Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome in. I was in the middle of texting my mom about the Christmas plans, and now apparently I'm on the hook to make mimosas. So I just asked her if she wanted just plain OJ or if she wanted like a bunch of crazy fun flavors, and she just texted me more flavors with about 7 exclamation points. So that settles that debate. I'll probably do like orange juice, cranberry, maybe a couple other flavors. I'm not sure if I'll do anything like crazy with it, but I will definitely take some suggestions if anybody is familiar with like what would make for a good mimosa. And if you're not familiar with what would make for a good mimosa, just what kind of juice would you want to drink with bubbly in it? Or even just sparkling water if you're not into wine. Either one is fine. Why is my chat not doing what it's supposed to? Well, that'll be interesting to try to read properly. It's stream time! Also, I owe you a hydrate. I forgot. My bad, my bad. Hello. Was your stream not working properly, or were you just waiting on me? Either one is fine. Anywho, so in order to fulfill my mom's Christmas mimosa fantasy, I will probably have to go out and get just a bunch of wine. More than likely, I'll just pick up a box of all the same kind. Yes, hydrate before I dehydrate. I did, in fact. And then I'll have to pick up just some different flavors. Like I said, probably orange juice and cranberry just to start it off. And then... Oh, you could hear me, but my screen hadn't changed yet. That's weird. It definitely had changed. I had swapped it over to the one that was my big face. Weird. Anyhow. So aside from all the stuff I was just talking about, mimosas and stuff, I hope everybody that celebrates had a happy Thanksgiving. Mine went pretty okay. Of course, it was a little bit bittersweet because this is the first one without my grandpa. So that's going to be a little stingy for most of the major holidays this year. But I will be okay. And hopefully so will all of you. And we'll all be okay together. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was... Oh my god! Hi, Dusty! I am gearing up to go... hello everyone. Hello, Dusty. I'm gearing up to go fishing. I am gonna start up a group chat on Discord or a voice chat on Discord if it decides to work with me here. That way, if anybody wants to join me for some fish plushie hunting, then you're more than welcome. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was finding my worms. Where are my worms? Probably in the worm thing. I forgot about that. But yeah. Oh, I had a lucky coin. When did I grab that? I don't know. I'm very lost. I have not touched the game since we played last week, and I definitely feel it. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I know that we were going to be hunting fish plushes, because I still haven't really figured out where or how. And all the fishing we did last time, everywhere that I'm reading is telling me that I did it very incorrectly. So, if anybody is down to fish hunt, I am all ears. Nope. Not that I need this, but we'll grab it. Okay, I don't have any glowworms there. I thought I did, but apparently I grabbed them. I probably sold them at some point, honestly. It's okay. Yeah! We're gonna have that every week because I play this once a week and then I remember. I think for tomorrow we'll more than likely be playing Coral Island, or maybe more Poly, I haven't decided. And then Wednesday, the other, whatever it is, either Coral Island or Palia. I do need to take Thursday off this week. I know I just took a bunch of days off, and now I'm taking even more. There is a pre-holiday party for the holiday party for my job, which is very strange, conceptually. But, you know, it seems like it could be fun, so, yeah. Ooh, somebody needs help. I would love to help that person, but I am in the middle of doing something. And unfortunately, it's fishing time. Nice. Got all that stuff done. Alright, so I need to make some more fisherman's brew, some more sushi, stuff like that. Get all of that out of the way. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Let's get some of these fish. We did end up with a lot of alligator gar. Okay. Apparently if you click and drag, it only takes half the stack. Oh, just kidding. They can only be in stacks 5. I was like, why is that only a little bit working? It was me. I was the problem. It's fine. We did end up with a bunch of alligator gars and a bunch of the beluga sturgeons because I was fishing and fishing and fishing. Turns out I was fishing in the wrong place, supposedly. So that'll be fun to figure out together, hopefully. If anybody wants to join me. Do what you have to do, you're human too. That's true. I am human. I am only human, as it turns out. So, yeah, anyhow. Like I said, I do have a... It's basically we're having the Christmas party with, like, people's significant others and, well, not like their kids, but, like, with other people other than just employees on Friday. And then they're also hosting, like, a private dinner at their home for employees specifically the day before. So I'm like, that's kind of cool. But now I'm starting to worry, like, what do I bring to something like that? Like, do I bring any wine? Do I show up empty-handed? Like, how do I handle that? Because if the answer is I need to bring wine, then I have to make a stop on the way there, more than likely. So, I'm not sure. I've never had a job where they did stuff like this. So I'm kind of like, oh, what do I do? What's considered polite? I don't know. It's pawns. That's what I read online. I read online that it was pawns. But I thought that it was like the one in front of Einar because that's what I remembered from the promotional trailers. Apparently I was mistaken. Alright, I need some Fisherman's Brew, which I don't have any quality, but that's okay. We're just gonna make a couple rounds of this. You bring CC and some comedy. I think I can do that part, but there's already been somebody who expressed in our, because we of course we have, like, you know, Teams chats, group chats, things like that for work. There is a person who has expressed that they are going to basically be trying to not be invited next year. Like, they want to be banned from the establishment. That's how much they want to party. So, I don't know if I can outdo that person. And I don't know if I want to try. But it would be funny. So, yeah, they have expressed in the group chat. Now, mind you, like, the bosses weren't on the call or anything. But they hopped on and they were like, hey, I want to party so hard that the place that we're going, like, puts my picture up that I can't come back. I'm like, okay, you do that, buddy. You do that. Oh, stop. Why? Beluga sturgeon, please. Please turn this on. Thank you. I really shouldn't have lowered the ceiling because now the ceiling lights are just so accessible. But it made it so much brighter in here, so I'm like, man, I kind of have to leave it like this. I don't know. And it is some kind of hardcore party. Considering that we'll all be in mostly formal attire and, you know, we're going to be a group of like healthcare professionals, I guess is the best way to put that. I am not surprised, but I am a little intimidated by the thought that it would be that crazy. And oh, I am less intimidated by my inability to do things, which, love it. So yeah, that's apparently going to be my Friday. As for Thursday, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I should bring something or anything like that. I think it would be funny if it was just that hardcore still. Even though it's... Stop, please. Please let me add ingredients. Why? I gotta stop using this one. I'm gonna have to move this light. That's the only solution, is I move the light. I hate to do it, but I need to be able to see and not have this happen, so we're just gonna have to move the lights, man. I hate it. I bet that's still gonna be in the way. Yeah, it's still in the way. So I definitely couldn't use this kitchen to do like a cake party or anything because there wouldn't be enough spaces. But I'm also not sure why it's so dark in here, considering that I have so many lights everywhere. I could probably put this one back, actually. Blech. Also, I need to know how many of you watch Hell of a Boss, because... Oh, I am reeling. No spoilers. No spoilers, but that sure was an episode. It sure was. So, you do? Oh, have you seen the latest episode? Again, no spoilers. We're not allowing spoilers in the chat. But, did you watch it? And were you having a reaction? You have. Wow. Nice. Alright, I think probably 2 more rounds of sushi will do it. And yes, you were? Nice. Nice. Good to know I was not alone. I had some friends that I was messaging afterwards that were experiencing the same sort of emotions that I was, whatever they may have been. So, yeah. That was good. For those unfamiliar, Hell of a Boss is definitely not for children. But it is a YouTube TV series, or animated series, I guess, set in hell. And they're working a job. There's some imps working a job. And there's more to it than that. There's like a whole lot of undercurrents, and it's basically a musical. It's a whole thing. So I will say that because it's a musical, you do have several episodes that have really, really good songs. I will fully admit that this was one of them. Very good show. Recommend it to the 18 plus crowd? Absolutely. Specifically the 18 plus crowd. I would not recommend it to anyone under 18. I think it's technically rated like PG-16 or something. I guess that's a thing. Or just about a thing. But I would not recommend it to anyone any younger than that. You would also recommend it? Okay. Why did I click on that? I'm over here, like, ready to make rice when there's no rice to be made. It's sushi time! Right. Gotta go to the next one. Please click. Thank you. What in the heck? Oh. So what happens sometimes is my wrist will come to rest on the trackpad because it's a laptop. So my wrist will be resting on it, so I'll go to click and it won't click. I'm like, what's happening? Why is my everything broken? Well, it's because I'm clicking things without actually clicking them. Your Twitch mobile just had a stroke. Oh no! I will fully admit that my Twitch mobile is less than stellar. Also, the time it took for me to explain about the wrist rest thing lost me several crucial seconds. That should be good. Okay, I need to make some fish stew. Fish stew, and I would like to use high quality ingredients, please. This one. Confirm. Prep. Garlic. I don't know what keeps happening with that. Excuse me. Stir, 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 stir. Woohoo! Collect. Alright, so now I've got 7. High quality. Just do the same one. Whee! Dusty, did you finish your cooking achievements? Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, something like that. Wow. That one was totally me. That was not the mouse for me to blame. I guess either I'm not clicking or my mouse just isn't registering that it's supposed to be clicking. 'Cause what the heck is happening? Woohoo! Alright, I'd like to have at least 15 fish stews. So, we're gonna make another batch. Cooking achievements. Basically just the cooking achievements where you make everything and make everything high quality, and then you also make those things with other people. And you make them high quality with other people. What the? Click, click, geez. Okay. Anywho, as soon as I make this stuff, I'm gonna go out fishing. So if anybody would like to join me or party up, that'd be cool. Alright, I've cooked 500 meals. Go me. Alright, we've made 13. I need one more round of fish stew. I would like to use this one again. Mostly because it stacks. That's like the only reason. My rhythm was off. Twitch doesn't like you right now. Oh no, it could be mine. I mean, it could be my stream. So, don't feel bad. I don't know for sure whether it's my stream or not, but I wouldn't rule it out. Alright, we're gonna actually eat something not fishing related to start us off, because I have so many cakes left. 7. Oh, delicious. Twitch Mobile's being trashed? That's fair. Gonna have to beat. Oh, I was saying that if anybody wanted to join me on voice chat, I'm gonna be fishing. But specifically, the cooking achievements are cooking all the dishes, like getting all the recipes and cooking them, and also cooking them with other people. So, 16 Pallions ahead of me. Whoa. That's a lot of Pallions. Yay! Alright, let's go fishing. Now, you said that it needed to be a pond. Some Perry have done them, but if you do, I'm always down to help. I think I still need some of the cooking achievements, and I definitely could use a hand with fishing. That person was crazy running everywhere. Mostly because I forgot to do this before I left my home plot, so we're just gonna pair those real quick. We did do a lot of fishing last time, but we did not fish in a pond whatsoever. So, I think someone had said on my last stream that the place in front of Einar was not a pond, and I think they were trying to tell me that I needed to go to a pond to get these creatures, or these plushies, and I didn't listen. So, we're going to try that. There's a pond up here next to where Gina and Hecla hang out, and that's where we're going to try fishing. And if we see a bunch of people, we'll know we're in the right place. Oh, there's a pond at the farm. Oh. Is that better than this one? Let me get the spice sprouts. Does the one at the farm work better than this one does? And do you need to do the... Whatchamacallits? Dusty has joined my server. Oh my god. glowworms. I remember somebody saying something about glowworms, but I don't remember. Also, this is my secret. If I push it all the way out and it's too far, I just back my character up. And it works. Apparently it doesn't actually work. What do you mean? Cast more further out, but it's in a... Never mind. You don't have to use worms. Oh. That's good to know. But what kind of creatures can you catch? Because I would think that you'd have to use the stuff that they would want to get their plushies. What? I'm really starting to think that my mouse is going out on me, because the click is not clicking. Which is a shame, because I've had this mouse for a couple years now, and it works pretty good. I think I've actually had it for longer than a couple years, but still. It's random. Oh. Huh. Do I just fish randomly into the water? Or does it have to be these spots, like the treasure chests? And how will I know? Will it be like a fish I can catch and I'll know? Or... Hi, Dusty! I didn't take any of my fishing stuff into my body. Bloop. And bloop. Whoop. Alright, I got some fishing here now. Okay. Oh. It'll show? Like when it pops up it'll show? Or when I like raise it up it'll show? That's a fish. Wow. Terrible. Okay, so you said we don't have to use worms. So we won't. And you seem to be just throwing it into the water, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh. Well, how will I know? Because if I see it and it's not a plush, I should definitely not click on it. But huh. I guess I wouldn't know because I wouldn't know what it would look like when it jumps out of the water. So I guess my best bet is to just go ahead and keep like randomly fishing. Also, shouldn't we party up for this? I feel like we should be partied up for this. Does partying up even affect it since it's fishing? Because we don't technically get the same stuff when we fish, do we? I guess technically being partied up does help your chances, but I don't know. I'm gonna invite you to party anyway. You're in my server, I might as well. And we'll be able to give each other fishing bonus. So, let's find out. Nice. So now I get a party bonus, a somebody's fishing near you bonus, all my food bonuses. We have the most luck available. I'm gonna go with some glowworms. I know you said you don't have to use worms, but I wonder if worms help. Probably not, but I've got them, I might as well use them. Neat. A mud minnow. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. A mottled goby. I'm trying to remember what you can catch in a pond with like the glowworms and stuff. That's a calico koi. Have you caught any of the fishing plushies, Dusty? I fully believe that you have, but have you? You have not. Oh, okay. Well, let's do it together. Oh my god. I don't know what you grabbed. Was it an old shoe? What was that? I was so distracted by what your character was holding that I completely almost missed that fish. I was just not looking at it. And I did swap back to using, nothing. I don't know what you just showed me. Your character keeps showing stuff, and I don't know what it was. It was a shoe! Oh! Was it the little plant shoe, or was it just a shoe? I think it's just a shoe, and you're supposed to use it to make the plant or something. Now the real question is, does this thing where we are now actually count towards the fish plushies? Because if not, I'll run to the Dia family farm and go fishing behind there. That's not a
I'm
problem.
pretty sure this pond counts.
Okay, cool. I didn't see anybody say, like, oh, this is what they look like when they're, like, on the hook and then you grab them. So I don't know if it does show you. Or if it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, you just find out when you reel it in.
I've seen people fish
Mm-hmm.
plushie, but it still acts like a fish.
Interesting. Well, I caught one of them cantankerous clays. I should go look it up again and see. Because I feel like I heard somebody say that they fished like 200 times and then they finally got a plushie. But there's, I think, like 4 of them. So, I wonder. Have you seen what the plushies look like, Dusty?
I have seen what they look like.
Ooh. Did somebody have them out on display, or did you just like look them up?
I know somebody who has all of them.
Nice. Is it Poe? Because I'd believe it.
No,
No.
I don't know how many Poe has.
I'm sure she has a lot. Well, I got something. It's a boot. Okay. Why did I get a boot?
There's a snake in my boot. Oh,
There's
what
a
is
fish in
this?
my
What
boot.
is this? I got a catfish plush.
Did you really?
I did.
That's so cool!
It is
Hooray!
adorable.
It's too bad you can't like hold the plushies. I wish there was an emote to
Yeah,
do that. That
I
would be
wish I
so
could
cool.
hold it and just show it off. Be like, yeah, I got my cashy.
Yeah, I wish there was a show off emote. Like you can show off the fish that you catch, so I wish they'd add like an emote to let you show off an item. That'd be cool.
I
Aw.
would show the golden egg.
Can you hold the golden egg from the top? That doesn't seem likely. Okay,
Why, sure.
so you just caught one. So did it look like a plush when it was on the fishing line, or was it just like
Yes.
a fish? Oh, it did. Oh. What does that mean? Like, did
Yeah, I
it?
was confused because it
Did,
kind of looked like a sack at first, and I was like, "What is this?" And then as I was reeling it in, I seen it was a plush, and I was like,
interesting. Okay. I'm still gonna try, but we are not using any bait because it just seems like it'll waste less, especially if we gotta do this like 300 times. So, hmm. I feel like everybody who's streaming Polio right now is probably fishing. It seems like what most people are doing.
"Well, everybody wants them their fishy plushes."
Well, of course. I wonder if that means that you can catch them in Bahari. Probably not, huh?
I think it's any pond, like any pond on like either map.
Well, because the ones in Bahari, like, you could get, like, sushi recipe and things like that. So, like, I wonder what the odds are for getting, like, the recipe versus getting a plushie.
I have no idea.
Me either. I will admit that I did a lot more, like, river and, like, ocean fishing than I did any sort of lake fishing. So, the odds of me getting a plushie are probably still pretty low. Excuse me. And I know like the odds are spun each time it does something, but like, let's be real. There's probably... Oh, okay. I didn't know you could get boxes with no
Oh
bait.
yeah.
I thought you had to get them from the circles. I've never had a box pop up not from a circle without bait. Like either of
Oh,
those
I've had
conditions.
plenty.
Huh. Never had that happen. To be honest, I thought that's how the plushies were gonna work, is that they were gonna come in the waterlogged chests. Or some other type of
Oh.
chest. I thought that's how they were gonna work. I thought it was gonna be some sort of box that you have to open, or like a crate of some sort. That would be cool, because then it would be easy to tell, and then you could just skip to the next thing. But I guess I won't say no to more fish. Okay, this is probably another boot. Yep, it's a
There's
boot.
a snake in my boot.
There's water in my boot. So many shoes. I could probably fill a whole closet with these things.
It'd be cool if you could place them down and like fill up a rack or something with them.
What would be cool is like if you could place them and like lay them on their side and stuff, like use them as an actual decoration item. Because then all the pirate stuff, you could have like the waterlogged boots. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
Or like at least
Hey,
craft them.
Singularity, we got an idea. Take it.
Singularity 6. Please address the lack of waterlogged boot furniture. I think we deserve to be able to take 2 waterlogged boots and make a pair of boots out of it.
Make it a crafting recipe.
Yeah, exactly. You can even just get it off of inspiration. When you catch a couple of boots, then you get it. Look at you and all your mud minnows. How are you getting
I
mud
like my
minnows and I'm
mud
over here?
minnows.
Well, how are you over there getting mud minnows and I'm over here with cantankerous kois? Oh, hey, other person.
Because I'm a whisperer
Wow.
of the mud minnows.
Somebody else has come to our little section. I guess that's the one downside to fishing, is that not everybody gets the same things unless you're fishing with the same bait at the little circles. I think. I actually don't know. Maybe
I
not.
got another plush.
I see that, and it even looks like a plush. That's so cute. Wait, that was so cute. I didn't even look and see the first one because I was tabbed out doing something else. Wait, that was so cute, Dusty.
I got the catfish plush and I got the red koi plush.
I just have fish.
And to eat some more food, so my fishing level can rise.
That's the other thing, is I really want my fishing level to go up to 20 so I can finally get this aquarium. It's still at 14.
Hey, that's what mine's at.
Nice.
Yes,
I
another little mud minnow.
feel like I'm being mocked by these fish right now. I'm about to steal your fishing spot. Just aim my fisherman over there. Throw my
It's
bobber
like,
where you're
oh, you
standing.
really want plushes? We'll give the guy that's helping you two.
Mm. He gets all the plushies, and you get nothing. Well, the benefit of being at a party is there's a chance that you'll get a double plush. So, like, that's the
If I
other
get a
thing.
double plush, I would definitely trade you one for something. That way
I
you
don't
can have one.
I don't know if I have anything to trade that you don't already have. Other than
It could
like
be a duplicate. I don't
non-doubles.
care.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I have any like extra necessarily. Like I guess I technically have like extra of the like the bug plushes and stuff, but not a lot of them. Also, I think the game decided because you caught like 12 mud minnows in a row, you were allowed to have a plushie. Whereas I'm catching like better quote unquote fish, so I get nothing.
I am a whisperer of mud minnows.
The game said you don't have enough waterlogged chests to catch these plushies yet. So
Oh, I haven't got a single waterlogged chest.
I've gotten 2 of them, and I'm not using bait because like you haven't been, so I figured it was better, but it's not working for me. How many fish have you caught trying to get these plushies? I'm just curious.
At the I've had more luck here than I have at the one at the farm.
Hmm. I
One
wonder
at the
if it's
farm, I
like.
almost broke my exquisite rod.
Oh no. I wonder if it's like lake versus pond. So like,
See,
I
that's what I
think
was thinking,
this.
but I don't know.
I think this is a lake, but I've seen people say fish at lakes, and I've seen people say fish at ponds. Um, but I mean, I thought the advert or the trailer for this was at the place by Einar, so that's why I was fishing over there first. But all right, what boot did I get now?
You got a boot.
Another boot, another waterlogged boot.
All you need now
Hmm.
is a monkey,
I mean,
and
at
then you
this
can
point,
have boots from Dora the Explorer.
what I need is a spider because I need somebody to wear all these boots. Uh, do the plushies fight you? Like, did either of your plushies fight you, or did they just
Not
get?
really.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy at
They're
least.
like noodles.
They're like noodles. What? What do you mean? What do you mean they're like noodles? I'm so confused. Dusty, are you fist fighting noodles on the reg? What's happening? What is happening in your world, Dusty? I'm so confused.
I said they're like noodles, speaking as if noodles don't fight back.
I've never fought a noodle, so I wouldn't know if it fights back.
Exactly, they don't fight back.
Dusty, why are you fighting noodles? I'm so confused.
I
I'm
don't know if I've
re-upping.
ever fought a noodle, but I'm pretty sure I'd win.
I feel like you are fighting noodles. What do you mean I'm too full to eat anymore? I am not. Rude. Apparently I have
I'm
too
not
much
too full.
focus. The game decided I was because my focus is full. Terrible. You can turn that off in settings, but I'm too lazy. I'll just catch a fish, and then the game will be like, oh, you're hungry again. Hungry enough for sushi. Let's see. 6, click, and then X. It means they'll run out at different times, but I'm not super worried about it. So, I wonder if our blue-haired companion has caught anything.
He hasn't.
Aw.
He pulled up, and then like 2 fishes later, I got my second plush.
Wow. I'm telling you, it's because you keep catching all these mud minnows, so the game's like, oh, you need something more expensive than a mud minnow. And it just gives you a blush. Hello, Poe! You're welcome to join our voice chat and also our fishing party if you'd like.
Oh,
Dusty has managed to catch 2 fishing plushes, and I have managed to catch 0 fishing plushes. It's so sad. Yes, yes, I see your scarlet koi, or whatever it is. Calico koi, sorry. Oh.
it sounded like you said it was strolling away, and I was like, wait, what?
What? No. I said I see it. I see it with my eyeballs. Ugh, I'm tired of these koi. They're not even high quality. I'm not even making a lot of experience off of them. That's the only part that gets me. is that we're not really making a lot of experience doing this, but at least we're hopefully getting plushies today. You're gonna get on Skyrim. Oh, that sounds exciting. I've literally never played Skyrim. You're making bread at the moment. Oh, heck yeah. Gone on to check my house plot from last week. I have fallen in love with Skyrim and Enshrouded lately. Nice! My parents play Enshrouded, and I haven't given it a chance. And then I somehow skipped the Skyrim craze. I guess maybe I was playing other games at the time. Probably shoot-'em-up games, if I had to guess. But yeah. I somehow was not bitten by the bug. It's on sale for $10. Oh man. Is it on sale like through the rest of this week, or is it just on sale for like the rest of today? Enshrouded is fun. Is Enshrouded also on sale? Because my folks played Palworld, and we actually played Palworld together. It was pretty fun. And that got them into Enshrouded and some other game that was like that. And Enshrouded is the one that they keep going back to. So, Dusty, have you ever played any of those games that I just mentioned randomly?
Enshrouded or
Palworld
Skyrim?
or Skyrim.
Now
Skyrim's
I've
also
played
not.
Palworld.
Yeah.
I think Palworld's fun if you have like people to play with.
Palworld is a lot more fun when you have people to
Like,
play
I don't
with.
think I could play it by myself.
I played it by myself for stream, but I played it a lot more when I was playing with other people. Like, for sure. Poe says that Skyrim is her bestie's favorite game. And she's going to check and see if Enshrouded is on sale. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Wait, what is Enshrouded?
Enshrouded is another, like, crafting open world survival type game in the same vein as Palworld, but obviously you don't have any, like, critters to catch or anything. And I think according to my parents, you also can die pretty easily, which, fun. But you might have, like, skills? I'm not sure. They kind of made it sound like a private MMO, but not quite as extensive. So I don't know for sure all the details. But the basics is that it's a craft survival game. Like a 3D
Nothing beats
Minecraft.
the original craft survival game.
Minecraft?
Yes.
Okay. That's why I said it's
I'm just kidding.
basically
A
a,
lot of things can
a
easily beat it.
3D Minecraft. Is that a shoe? That looks like a shoe.
I got your favorite thing. I got your boot.
Oh my
Got 2 of them.
goodness. Wow. I'll put it with all my
Look at me
cantankerous
go.
coys. See, the only problem with catching them not in the fancy bubbles is the fact that they're all regular quality, so they don't actually do much for me. Also, thank you for the hydrate cube. Get into it. Enshrouded is on sale, but is only 20% off, so it is $23.99. That's not too bad. Is it worth $23.99? No, it's worth $23.50. Worth about $3.50. Something about Bailey's and Old Greg. If you know, you know. Skyrim is 75% off, making it $9.99. For 40 more hours. Oh my god. That's like 2 whole days. Less than 2 days. Well, you know, close enough. Finally, level 15. Woohoo! Oh my
Oh,
god,
blue.
hi! Welcome in, Raiders. We were just discussing literally anything other than the fishing that we're doing. Welcome in, welcome in. We are also on Discord on voice chat. If anybody's out here trying to get some fish plushes, you're more than welcome to join us on either Polia or voice chat or both. Um, a new viewer just sent you Nightingale as a gift. Interesting. Nightingale, I'm assuming, is also one of those survival crafting games that you're talking about? That'd be pretty cool. For anybody who doesn't know me, I am Cookies and Cosplay. I like to bake, I like to wear cosplays, and I like to play cozy games because that's really the part that gives me the most serotonin. Like I am demonstrating, we are failing at collecting fish plushes, unless you're Dusty, who is our friend who's on the mic with us. He has managed to get 2 different plushes, and I have managed a big old fat goose egg. You've been hunting the beetle plush for 2 days, you're ready to cry? Bruh, I don't want to talk about how many days it took me to get the beetle plush. How many rocks we sacrificed in the name of hunting beetles. It was a lot.
A
We
lot of
base
Dwayne the Rock Johnsons.
we strip mined the entirety of Kilima multiple times over. It was so sad. Well, come on. I'm trying to catch the fish because I can't read and fish at the same time. You have all 4 fish plushies? Nice! You even got 7 yellow koi? That's so cool! I have managed to catch boots. Um, I got 2 waterlogged chests, but I also have 3 boots. Oh man. Oh yeah, the beetle plush is just a big bully at this point. Your friend got one during the 1 hour that you got off to go eat dinner? That's so mean. Oh no. Nightingale has a steampunk Victorian theme to it, which you love. Ooh, nice. That sounds right up your alley. It's not quite like serial killers chasing you down to be evil or whatever the plot of Dead by Daylight is, but it sounds right up your alley, Poe. Oh, thank you. Give me just a segundo so I can finish with this fish and actually tab out and pay attention to what I'm doing. I am doing on myself. Why did you describe Dead by Daylight to a T? Haha, I was right. Because our dear friend Poe Lalaurie, who is a fellow streamer and also cozy gamer, plays Dead by Daylight a lot. Thank you so much for bringing your chat our way. Like I said, we are pretty much just playing a lot of fishing. The fishing minigame is going to be most of our stream today. I forgot to eat more food. Blah. What am I doing with my time? Aha! I timed that one better than the first one.
Yeah, DPD's a lot of fun.
Aw, you're friends now. Yay! Dusty, do you also play Dead by Daylight, or do you just watch Poe play it?
I play it.
Oh, Dusty plays it as well. Dusty is also a streamer, but I don't think I've ever seen you go live, Dusty. I'm gonna be so for real.
It's a blue moon occasion.
when the stars align and the planets are,
Yeah,
you know, Mercury's out of the
exactly.
microwave or whatever. Something like that.
Totally. Totally.
I mostly stream Palia. We've been playing Coral Island. I did do some amateur voice acting when we were playing Ace Attorney. We played Mineko's Night Market. We played... What other games have we played recently? We finished a
I
few
love
games.
Ghosty.
We did play at Love Ghosty. We got through a bunch of matches on that. Um, Gosh, I mean, the problem is that I played a lot of like real short ones, like Little Kitty Big City, Meek and the Witch's Mountain. We had a lot of games that were only like a couple streams worth, and then I finished them because I finished them too quick. Um, But yeah, if you are into cozy games, this is what I do. I usually stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, usually starting around 6 p.m. Central Standard, but, you know, sometimes I'm a little late to my own stream. I do work from home now, but my hours are a little crazy. So, yeah, it sometimes gets in the way of my start time. Also, although he hasn't been on the stream very much, I do have a little Yorkie, about 12 pounds and about a year old. But he is currently in the other room hanging out with my dad's dog, um, who I am dog sitting. And he is having a grand time. I need you to know that he loves that little girl dog, and he is going to be so upset when she goes home tomorrow. So, remind me to send pictures later. I gotta remember that.
I'll remind you.
Okay, cool. Oop. That boot was just sitting there waiting for me to click the button. At least I have 2 pairs. Hooray! Hey, where did our third person go? They left.
Oh, he ran away.
Oh. Maybe he wasn't getting any plushies. He thought you took them all.
Probably.
I'm curious, Soda, what other games do you play? You said that you love to hear that pose into Dead by Daylight, so I'm curious. Are you also? Oh no, my inventory's full. Are you also a more variety type? Are you? What did I even get? Makeshift short end table and makeshift bird bath. Interesting. Apparently, the short end table is a rare item, so that's cool, I guess. I guess I'm just gonna ditch some fish because why not? Goodbye, fish.
Well, if you need to empty, I can always run
Mm,
back to my plot, and then if you want to see what these two plushes look like, I can place them down.
no, I'm gonna be sad about it. I'll just kill some fish, it's fine. They can just leave my pockets. I probably shouldn't have done that because we do need the gold, but oh well. We don't really use gold at the night market anymore, so... Oh, I don't know if you caught that demo that I played the other day. Um, Critter Cove. But I am fully thinking of getting that full version and playing that game on stream. So
It looks like a lot of fun.
it looked very like furry steampunk, which is a vibe I didn't know I needed. So I'm kind of into it, honestly.
I just got 100 renown for something.
You got a what?
Oh, I got the fishing oneness to the 4th stage
Ooh,
and
I
got
don't
a
know what that
hundred
is.
renown.
Fishing oneness. Is that the one where you catch like 1,000 fish or something?
I believe so, yeah.
Nice. I think we ended up getting that last time when I was on stream. But I don't recall. I still have to figure out what games I would play for a whole 24-hour thing. I did have a request from somebody offline to play Dave the Diver, which is apparently not necessarily cozy, but also not cozy.
Wait, what? I've never heard of it.
So apparently Dave the Diver is a game where there may or may not be something spooky going on. I'm really not sure. I've just kind of seen like some of the trailers. Um, and the process is like you are a diver and you go and you get these fish from this mysterious opening that's happened in the water that allows you to collect fish from all over the world, even though you're in some random lake or something. Might be a random islet actually, but I'm not sure. Um, and I guess you're doing that because your boss wants to open a sushi restaurant or something. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Dude, that
Um,
sounds like some deadly sushi right there.
there may or may not be like a kraken or some sort of like Cthulhu thing going on. I just know that there was a creepy tentacle at one point during one of the things that I saw. So I was like, ah, I don't know if that sounds like a game that I would enjoy because I. What is that? What is that?
It's the catfish plush.
Oh my god, look at him! Look at his whiskers, he was so cute! Sorry, I got so distracted. Okay, it can be done. Delightful. Delightful. I still need to finish a cosplay so I can play more Ace Attorney, but that's going to be a ways off. Unless I play the Miles Edgeworth Investigates series, because that technically takes place during the first 3 games. So, I mean, I still need to finish the cosplay anyway, but it's fine. Also, thank you if you're sticking it out through the advertisements. That helps the channel. It earns me gaming money.
Money, money, money,
Yay!
money.
Yay, pennies! Hum, hum, hum. Delicious. I like how your pal cat's just chilling there, like, do I get a fish?
I wish we could feed our animals.
I think it would be a cute emote if you could, like, give them, like, a little treat.
Like a mud minnow or something.
Yeah. Well, even if it didn't use a real item, just the pantomime of, like, feeding them a treat of some sort. I think that'd be cool. I wonder if they'll add more interactability. Um, your bobber was in the air for an incredibly long period of time. I don't know what happened there.
I threw Holmes up real quick. I got a double pull on a waterlogged boot.
I keep getting doubles on the koi. Yours is worse.
I'm
That's
telling
what
you, I'm a
party chat gets
whisperer of the
ya.
mud minnows.
I mean, how many mud minnow have you caught now? Like 12 stacks?
I got 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I've started my 8th.
Oh my god, of just mud minnows? That's
Yes.
crazy. Is it another boot? Oh my gosh.
Dude, we got shoes for days.
Wow. I'll never need to buy another pair of shoes again. This is the worst. Man,
Another
I'm
mud minnow.
so
Let's get it. I
I'm
got 2.
so hyped. So your first plush was a catfish as well? Is that right?
Yes, it
I
was.
I wonder if they go in a certain order. Like I wonder if you're able to also sorry, I was doing something off screen. I wonder if like you have to get them in that order. It's like you get the calico one first and then you get the next one next, blah 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 blah. I don't know.
See, I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I am so curious. I hope that I can figure it out because I don't know.
Yes, mud minnows.
So what was your second one again? It was that red stripy one?
It is the red, red koi plush.
Red koi. Okay. So if I get the red koi second, then that's going to continue my theory that you get them in order. Unless somebody pops in and goes, I didn't get them in order. I got this one first. In which case, theory busted, I guess.
Technically, it wouldn't be busted for us if that's how it works.
True. True. Because it could be that we were in a party and that's why. But it's still very unfair that we don't get the same drops. Because you are still ahead of me in the plushie game.
party. Me and the Mud Minnows go way back.
Yes, you and the Mud Minnows are having an absolute party over there with your 10 stacks of minnows.
Close.
I mean, in their own. The thing that gets me is like we're fishing in the low quality area, and I know I kind of said it before, but like we do get some money off them, which is great, but they don't make as good of like fish stew or sushi or any of the stuff that helps us catch it. Oh no, I'm full again. Drat. I guess I gotta go back to my plot. Oh, I have 9 newses. Oh yeah, I forgot about all these things. Redemption failure? Why? Oh, because my pockets are full. Forgot about that. I literally just said, oh, my pockets are full, I gotta go back. And then I tried to redeem things that would go into my full pockets.
It's time to go empty.
Yum. Yum, yum, yum.
You know what? I got a fast travel. I want to just use it.
That's what I did. You think I'm running all the way back? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Alright. Let's slap these bad boys into the cell box. And also the boots, because goodbye boots. What do I need you for? These boots were made for walking. Walking? Swimming. They were made for
Oh no,
swimming.
I ran out of room to sell things.
Oh no! How many fish do you have? What
A
happened?
lot.
I guess I technically got rid of some stocks and I already had things in my pockets, so. I was like, that didn't happen to me though.
Well, it's time to place down these fishy plushes. To my plush room that is almost full. The catfish is adorable.
Yeah, I'll get there in a second. I was trying to hang up my Christmas stuff. Alright, catfish. How big is he? Oh, he's just a little guy.
He's a
Just
little
hanging out.
guy.
He's just a little guy. I know they don't, but like, oh, wait, that's cute though. You know how I have that like partial circle of the ormus? I put my catfish down in front of them. He looks really cute. So they're all just staring at him, like, bro, what are you doing here? That's actually pretty cute.
Did you want to see the red koi
Yes.
plush?
Yes, I do. I need to claim some gifts real quick and open my potato pod pouches. Yes. Potato pod pouches. The best.
Potato pods.
Potato pod. Alright, potato pod. We got. Who do we get? Junior! And Jean! I think I already had both of them. I already had Jean, and I already had Junior.
Wait,
Oh
is
my god.
Junior
Junior is the blank
is
one.
Junior a duplicate for you?
Yes.
Uh, do you need a do you need uh, um uh, do you need a Myrtle or Axel the rocker pod?
Um, what does Myrtle look like? Oh, I have Myrtle. Okay.
She's the bonsai that has that purple tree or pink tree.
Okay. And then Axel's one of the rockers you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I do not have Axel. So Junior is
I will trade these.
the little blank guy, the little bald potato.
Yeah. I don't have the bald potato.
Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to trade. I was checking out who I
Oh,
had.
let's get it.
Hang on, let me... Oh, I already got that one. What is this? Huh. Interesting. I don't need either of these makeshift things for my campgrounds, but they can go into my furniture pocket. It's the best place. Trout dinner, huh? Trout dinner better than the fish stew? Hmm. Let's put that away. Let's see. Token. Okay, so to be able to trade, we have to go to the underground. So let's mosey on over there. Oh, wait. I was gonna look at... Oh. I forgot. I was gonna look at the... What you call it? Did
Oh,
my
hold on, I'm coming
stream
back.
freeze?
Coming back. I had to repair the tools.
That's okay. I think my stream froze, but I'm not sure.
Uh-oh. That's
I'm
not
not sure.
good.
It happens sometimes. I don't know if it's my chat or my stream. So give me just a sec to try to get that fixed. I am. I definitely.
Yeah.
I see you. Go back.
Yeah, I went back to my plot.
Oh. Somebody's name was so dark on my little screen that I didn't see it. So, hi, Dark Beerith. I like to know that you also love Dead by Daylight. I am
Let's go.
trying to fix everything. Why? What if I drop the quality? So the thing is that I don't know if it's my stream or if it's my chat. I think it's my stream. I think my stream is having issues. Hang on a sec. Ooh, I don't love that it's... My bitrate is in the garbage. What's happening right now? Maybe too many people are on my internet. Technically, I'm on my internet, so that's a thing. But I wonder what is happening. It shouldn't be tanked like this. What the heck happened? Ollie is still working, so I wonder if there's an issue with Twitch. Dusty, are you still able to hear me and stuff?
Yeah, but see, I don't have your audio for your stream pulled up.
Well, no, I was just making sure that Discord was still
And for
working.
me, your stream is it's just
Spinning.
like a black screen.
Just a black screen where it's spinning. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So I don't know what's going on. Because I can see that it's having issues from the, like the stream manager page. Okay, now it looks like it's better. Are we alive? Like, what happened to my stream? I don't know.
It popped back up now. I don't know what you did, but it worked.
I waited it out. Uh, I literally did nothing but wait until it came back. Um, are we Gucci now? I don't even know. Okay, well, if it's
We
working,
are Gucci like Gucci flip flops.
hooray! What is it the kids say on Fleek? It's very skibbity of my stream to do this for me. Alright, home sweet home. Let's see. Hello, Dusty. I'm on your plat. Oh my god. A friend of mine just texted and asked if I want to watch them play a game called Mouth Washing. I have so many fears. Oh my god, look at that koi! Look at him! Look at his dumb little
Tim's adorable.
face! Oh, I love him. Look at the frog and the snail! Oh my god! What? Also, why does everybody have this rabbit except for me? Or mouse, or whatever he is. Everybody has
Well, the
him,
torn
except for
apart
me.
mouse.
Yeah, everybody has him except for me. You have him, Poe has him, Suze has him,
I had
everybody
him
has him.
before Poe did.
Everybody has him except me. But look at the little frog. Look at your frog. He's just a happy guy. The turnip looks like he's been through some things. Just saying. I'm just saying. Look at this guy's dumb little face. Look at him. He has no thoughts. Head empty. Ugh, I love him. Okay, let's go to the underground. What the? You got them all out and displayed and cool looking. Prize wheel in
Oh
the
yeah,
underground.
my haul of
Oh.
potato pods.
The the broken mouse guy is from the hot pot prize wheel? Oh, it's part of the pirate decor. Oh. Well shoot, now I gotta play hot pot again. I just need everybody to know that I was obsessed with hot pot when it first came out. And so when they announced that they were like making it again, basically, or making it permanent, I lost my teeny tiny mind, and now I'm like, but if I start playing Hot Pot, I'm gonna never finish playing Hot Pot. My stream keeps buffering for you? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with it. It was having some absolute struggle bus moments for a second there. Uh, so that's not great. Um, that's probably a sign from the universe that this won't be a super long stream. That's okay. It's kind of chilly today anyway, which makes me just want to snuggle up in a blanket. Have we got anything good? Not really. All right.
Makeshift porthole frame. Yoink.
Wow. Come on, Dusty. We got a bald baby to transfer. Bald. Nice.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
Queen. I got another one off my list.
Who else is on your list?
Port, Nori, and Cosmo.
I think I have Cosmo, but I don't have it as a double. I think I just have the OG. Oh, that person's name is Melody's daddy. And that person's name is... I have no idea.
Coco Milk.
What? Kokomo?
Coco. It looked like it said Coco Melon for a minute. I was like, what?
Way down in Kokomo. That person's name was Carol Chungus. Certainly a name.
Big old chungus.
I don't know if they were necessarily big, because that's my one gripe about Polya is you can't really change the body. Like you basically you're just male or female presenting, and that's it. All right, back to the mirror pond. Rogue Vadiva of Asgard. Oh my god, that's a name.
I'm to run these two things home real quick.
Wow, I refuse. I'm going back.
Rachel Redacted.
Does that mean her last name is redacted? You need to look at the plot of Rachel Redacted at some point. It's pretty awesome. Neat. I will absolutely do that the next time we go back to sell.
Boiled
Skibadiah
potato.
Crookshank. That person's name is Skibadiah Crookshank. Okay. I love some of the names in this game. Like, I can't, like, trash anybody's name or anything. Like, I literally named mine after my channel. But it is still very funny to me when people have just wacky AF names. Because I like to think that sometime in human history, somebody named their kid that, and then they just popped up thousands of years later, and all was well. Because, like, canonically, that's what happened with humans, is, like, we just suddenly disappeared, and then many, many, many years later, literally thousands of years later, we just started popping up, and your human is one of those people.
We're like, surprise, you thought.
Just Tuna was pretty cool, too. Oh, sounds like we're gonna have to do some house tours after this. I do like a good house tour. But I guess the real question is, like, how did humans, like, go into the future? Because, like, did we time travel into the future? Did we cryogenically or some other genically way, like, freeze ourselves and, like, end up in the future because we were awoken? Or how does this really working? The underlying plot to this game is baffling.
We're just wizards.
I mean, I guess, technically, we were harnessing the power of flow, and it led to our ultimate downfall, or something. Oh, there you are, Dusty. I was grabbing the
First
high...
pull was a waterlogged chest.
I was grabbing the high quality circles, because, yeah, EXP. Oh, I forgot to eat. That would have helped this whole experience. Oops.
Makeshift ladder.
Technically, I don't know if you get more experience from having eaten stuff. I don't think you do. I bet it's a boot. It's a boot. As if I needed any more of those. Wow. Alright. Fine. Whoop. Okay.
Me and my mud minnows are back at it again.
Back at it again with the mud minnows. It's your boy, Dusty. Back at it again with the mud minnows. That's what popped in my head. Because I don't know.
I'm gonna be the merchant of spoons and mud minnows.
I'm gonna be the mastermind. Because that's also stuck in my head. If you eat and do tasks with focus, you'll gain additional XP. Well, yeah, I know about the focus part, but like my bar of focus was full, so I didn't know if like eating the fishing boost stuff was gonna help me gain fishing level necessarily, any more than just eating any food. Because I think it does not. I think it's just because I have focus going. I know I said no spoilers, but the song is stuck in my head, and I can't get over it. I can't. Hey, 2 Calico Koi. Nice. Being in a party rocks. I like getting free stuff, because then I can sell it.
That reminded me of a meme where it's like, it's my money and I want it now.
Um, technically that started as a commercial. for like personal injury cases.
Wait, did it really?
Yeah, it was a legit commercial. And then it
Oh,
became a it became a meme.
now that makes me feel like a bad human.
No, I mean, so it was basically those lawyers that are like, "Were you injured in a car wreck? Call 1-800 bleep blop now." Like stuff like that. So it's my money and I want it now. Like, it was really whiny, but I could see why it became a meme because it was pretty funny. But no, it was a legit commercial. And so I'm always like, oh, okay, that's
I
fine.
didn't know that.
Yeah. I thought it was an SNL skit at first, or like something like that. Like somebody had made like fun of those kinds of commercials. But no, it's a legit commercial. So, the fishing food only gives you bust for shortening your wait time to catch the fish. Oh, okay. And things like that. It may give you a better chance of getting cooler fish with the fisherman's brew. Nice. Is that why you're only getting mud minnows, Dusty? Is because you don't have any fisherman's brew?
I mean, I'm getting the coins and stuff too.
JG Wentworth 877 cash now. JG
JG
Wentworth
Whitworth,
877 cash
877
now.
cash now.
Yeah. Exactly. Those kinds of people. But yeah, the
Oh, it was
idea.
one of those, huh?
Yeah, so the idea was that like they were gonna help you get your settlement money faster. So I don't know if it was necessarily for like auto accidents, which is what I meant by personal injury. But it was specifically for like settlement cases. So the idea was, instead of getting paid out in segments, which apparently was like a thing people were doing for a very long time, you would get your money as like a lump sum. Now, mind you, there's a lot of like taxes and fees and things associated with that. So, um, it could also have been like it was a lottery thing. Like, oh, you won $10,000, but you're getting it in like $100 payments or whatever.
Well, if you do the
Which,
whole payment thing, it's less
mm,
taxes on you. But
that's
if you
true.
do the lump sum, you gotta pay like a crap ton of taxes.
We have to pay them up front, is the thing. So that's why a lot of people choose to do like payments because otherwise you have to pay the taxes like up front. Which, admittedly, if I won the lottery and got $90 million and had to pay like 20 million in taxes, that still leaves me with $70 million. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So people are always like, if you don't invest it and blah blah blah, it is, blah blah blah. I could live the rest of my life on like 70 million. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying, Chief.
Like a cool $1 million would get me through 10 years. Like I will be good. So,
That's when you invest it in the stonks,
if I were to win the
make
lottery,
cash monies.
the first thing I would do if I won the lottery is I would probably move to a better apartment, probably a 3 bedroom, so I can have rooms for everything I want. And then I would pay off my parents' house, and then I would pay to have my grandmother's house renovated so that she could have all the things she wants, like a bigger kitchen. So, which what I'd probably do is build her a kitchen island with like seating at it. But I would want it to be like a really fancy kitchen island that you can raise and lower. Oops.
One of them fancy ones.
I don't know if that actually exists. I'm gonna be so for real. But I would want a countertop that could be raised and lowered so you can either sit at it and it can be at a comfortable sitting height, or raised so it's at a comfortable working height.
Well, being a tall person, that wouldn't work either way.
I'm a person with a long torso but short legs, so it's about the same experience for me. But my grandmother is not. Also, we're catching each other's fish. What the heck just happened? That was pretty great.
The mud minnows were communicating with each other.
Well, mine was like swimming into yours, so we were catching the same fish for a second. That was pretty great. You too? You could also live off a cool $1,000,000? Heck yeah. Or you would move. Moving is also legit. Poe, you should join us in voice chat. Oh, you're talking about long torso, short legs. Gotcha. I didn't know how far behind my voice part was, so I had to catch up. Short from the
Oh,
ankle
I'm
to
just
the
long in all
knee
the
and
areas.
long from the knee up. Oh, interesting. I have like a longer torso than I do my legs, technically. Uh, well, I shouldn't say it like that because then it sounds like my legs are shorter than my overall torso. But we actually found out when I used to work with some friends of mine that although he was like 5'11", 6 foot, like right on the cusp of 6 feet, he had really long legs. So when we were both sitting, we were the same height. But when we were both standing, obviously he had a good, half a foot on me, which was really trippy. And I'm like, are you just like hunching down when you sit, or like what's going on there? But like, if I were to sit all the way up, I have a very long torso compared to my legs. So it's actually pretty weird for me. I'm gonna like slump back down because I don't sit up that straight ever in my life. Also, while Poe's here, I should ask her if I should bring something to the pre-holiday party that my boss is hosting at his house. Which is such a strange concept. If anybody has any experience with like company parties and stuff and can tell me what the oh no, my thing broke. What the like etiquette is there, that would be great. This is my first one.
mean, my boss offered to use his house as our holiday party one time. We didn't end up doing it at his house, but we ended up going to like
Mm-hmm.
an event venue that didn't cost any money because he was like, I'm not giving any money for the Christmas party. He's like, if y'all want to get together, great. If not, oh well.
Oh, well.
So he was like, y'all can all come over to my house and we can do like a potluck.
Mm.
He was like, we can, go out on a pay as you go kind of a thing. But
Mm.
um and we're doing the same thing this year. We're going to like a lounge that's like near our office, and then
Okay.
supposedly we're going caroling after.
Aw.
I don't know where we're going caroling.
Is that
Um
code for bar hopping?
and who wants I have no idea. And who wants to hear carolers on the 13th of December? But our new girl who's like doing our party planning stuff, or she's like the head of the party planning committee along with
Yeah.
me, really does not plan well in advance. And I've told her, you have to give people more notice than 3 days to do something. We're
Ugh.
doing a Secret Santa on the
Oh.
13th, and we still
Oh.
haven't been told who our people are.
Oh.
Oof.
Great.
That's not
That's
enough time. You have to give people time to do things. You have to be like, okay, we're
yeah.
going to have these picked on the first so that you guys have 2 weeks to get them gifts.
Or at least
And
like the
like,
first business day. So like you should have known today.
yeah. Well, yeah, but the thing is that
Yikes.
she's not even requiring like your sheet to be turned in where you just like say what you like and what you don't
Oh.
like a little bit about yourself until this Friday.
Oh. So you have
So we'll
this
turn them
coming
in
Well,
on
weekend.
Friday. You'll have like a less than a week to do your shopping for your Secret Santa.
Well, if you turn them in Friday,
And
how is
like
everybody gonna get them? You're gonna get them what, next
probably
Monday?
probably on Monday she'll give us our people, and then by Friday we need to have a gift for them.
Oh.
Like, she's not thinking about the fact that it's the holidays, and even things like Amazon sometimes take more than 2 days.
Oh
Like
yeah,
2-3
easily.
days. Like,
Easily.
the closer it gets to Christmas, the longer shipping times are going to take,
Exactly.
you know?
But
So
people
I'm
don't think
like,
about
oh,
stuff
we
like
should
that.
have just done a white elephant, which is what we normally do. We normally just do a white elephant. We don't do secret
Yeah.
Santas.
I think white elephants end up
Because
being ultimately more popular.
well, yeah, and like there's always like gifts that get like fought over, and like our office has quite a few like frat dudes, like
Yeah.
so like
Oh,
anything you bring that's like alcohol, they're like,
Bruh.
dude,
Bruh.
yeah, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, you're so stupid.
oh,
So they'll all
dude.
fight,
Exactly.
yeah, they'll all fight over it, and of course we live in Omaha.
Of course.
And so the company Omaha Steaks is based out of Omaha. And so like
Right.
somebody went one time and bought like a couple of like really nice steaks from Omaha Steaks and
Oh.
then like got booze and
Heck
like a ton
yeah.
of like the shots and stuff. And I think like some grill seasoning or something like that. And like that was a pretty popular
Nice.
one. I
Heck
usually
yeah. I'd
my
want that.
go-to thing is usually like some cute like Christmas mugs with
Yeah.
cocoa mixes and
That'd be
like booze
good.
shots.
Yes.
That's my go-to thing.
Yes.
Like I put them all together like in a basket, like
Hmm.
two cute mugs, some
Yeah.
different flavors of like hot chocolate and a bunch of different like alcohols to throw in them.
Nice.
It's usually pretty popular. But yeah, absolutely bring something. I mean, even like I know you like to bake, so like anytime, especially at the holidays, desserts are always
So,
appreciated. So cookies, breads,
see, I was
bring
thinking
stuff
that,
like that.
but,
Hmm.
pause on that one. My direct boss, like the owner of the company that I work for, is basically like the boss's boss, but also technically my direct boss. It's very weird structured. He is like full hardcore Jewish and has to eat like fully kosher and everything. And I don't know enough about kosher and all of that to guarantee that he'd be able to eat anything I would make.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't think I could.
Hmm.
I don't think that anything I make could be kosher without like a whole lot of preparation. So I was thinking I'd
Yeah.
probably buy something from somewhere where it's like a kosher bakery or something.
Yeah, I would say
Um,
there are definitely kosher
but
bakeries.
yeah, so I
There's
was
a
thinking
kosher
something like that.
there's a really popular kosher bakery right there in the city that you live in.
I think so. I think there's
Yeah.
actually a couple of them, but I think there's one that's not too far from where I'm going. Um,
Yeah.
considering where I live in the city that I live, there's one not too far from where I'm at
Mhm.
and where they live as well.
Almost said it.
So
And I was like, oh, the city you live in.
the city. Anyway,
The city.
that one place, that one place with the
That
thing,
place
the
that
place
I
with the
used to
thing.
live in too.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
um, but then I thought, well, what if I just bring a bottle of wine? And then, of course, that led into the whole, are there wines that are kosher that aren't just like Manischewitz, you know?
Uh-huh.
Because I don't think it'd be super cool to pop up at my boss's location and be like, here's a bottle of Manischewitz. However, the lady that essentially got me the job because she knew me, I know she likes tequila, so I could probably pop up with a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
I just don't know how that would look. Show up and be like, here you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it is too, but there is like an actress, I want to say it's an actress
Okay.
who is Jewish and she has all of these videos of
Mm,
like the Jewish baking stuff and the things that they
nice.
do like at different I'm trying to
Mm,
remember who it is now and I cannot for the life of me remember who it is. But I
I'm
remember
not
watching her
sure.
videos and being like, "Oh, that's so cool." But yeah, there's a lot of like rules and stipulations to like kosher kitchens
Yeah, and that
for
was my
sure.
fear was like, I could bring
Mhm.
something that she could probably eat, but
Uh-huh.
if I'm gonna bring it for the host, it would be for the both of them, because they are together. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if they are classifying themselves as life partners or like what that
Mhm.
dynamic is. I just know that they live and work together.
Awesome.
So, um, And when she and I used to work at my old company, he was considered her boyfriend. So, but the people in question are above 40. So I don't know if they still use like boyfriend, girlfriend, or partner, or
Partner.
if they got married and I just don't know. Um, but the weird part is that they're having like an employee only, and I know I said this like earlier in the stream for anybody who was listening then, but they're having like an employee only holiday party on Thursday, and that's at their home. And then on Friday, they're having the actual like company holiday party at like a fancy hotel, like bring a spouse, blah blah blah, like that whole shindig. So it's kind of weird. I'm not sure why. I'm also not sure if I'm required to go to the presentation that they're putting together Friday morning, because I think that was supposed to be for managers, and I haven't been promoted as far as I know. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go to that.
Yeah.
Not to jinx myself, but there is a possibility that I will be receiving a promotion. So I don't want to get too excited because I don't want to jinx it. Because we are still a rather small company. So I think we'll probably have to increase in volume first. But I was praised a little bit, so I'm kind of riding that high still. But yeah. In other news,
Very
how was
cool.
y'all's Thanksgivings?
It was good.
Nice. What'd you make? What'd you eat? What was your favorite dish at Thanksgiving?
My favorite dish at Thanksgiving. Um, I don't know. It was also good. One gal that was there. It was one of my husband's ex-wife, one somebody from her family. She made
Okay.
like an au gratin type dish that had
Oh,
like beets and yams and parsnips and things, and she had them all
cheese.
sliced and like lined up like a ratatouille almost. Like it had all these beautiful colors in it, and it was pretty tasty. Like I'm not a huge fan
Oh,
of beets because I think they're too earthy tasting for me,
yeah.
but they were actually really good in whatever this au gratin sauce was that she made for it. So that might have been one of my favorite things. But I'm a big fan of like
Hell,
mashed
it might have
potatoes.
just been Ratatouille.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm a big fan of
what?
Another catfish
mashed
I
plush.
got
potatoes.
another catfish plush.
Nice.
Look at him. Oh my god. Okay.
One second.
Sorry, I was freaking out. Dusty, what was your favorite Thanksgiving dish? And or did you even celebrate?
I did celebrate. I
Okay.
did. It was
Okay.
good.
Okay.
My favorite dish was macaroni salad. I may or may not
Macaroni
have ate the whole tub by myself.
Macaroni salad. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that real quick.
Joke's on you. It wasn't a group one.
No, it was still just a regular one. So you mean like cold macaroni with like mayonnaise? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Yeah, macaroni salad.
Okay, all right. Um, are you from the north, Dusty?
I'm from the South.
You had macaroni salad and
Man,
not
we had
macaroni and
Salad.
man,
cheese?
we had macaroni salad. We had mac and cheese. We
Okay,
had taters. We
okay.
had green beans. We had corn. We had corn on the cob. We had mashed taters
Mm.
with something else in it. I don't remember. We had ham.
Wait,
We had
hold
turkey.
on. You don't remember what somebody put in the mashed potatoes? Hold on.
We had two different kinds.
So what was in the mashed potatoes, Dusty?
I don't know. I didn't eat that one.
It sounds like a crime, so I need
Did
to
it have
know.
green? Did it have green stuff in it?
No.
Green
No.
stuff?
Okay.
What do you
Yeah,
mean green stuff?
there's a type of mashed potato that is like an Irish thing, and it has stuff in it.
What? Why
Like
would you
it's
mess with the
cabbage that's in
sanctity
it.
of mashed potatoes?
Yeah, it's called colcannon, and it's
Oh,
mashed
That's a
potatoes
crime.
and cabbage.
okay.
That's a
And it's
crime.
Irish. It's an
Sounds like a
Irish
crime.
thing. Yeah, mashed potatoes and cabbage, colcannon. That's why I was like, was it green? Did
Sounds
it
like a
have green stuff
crime.
in
Sounds like a
it?
crime.
It might have been that. But
Sounds like you're
I'm just trying to think
committing.
of what you could put into mashed potatoes, like chopped mushrooms would be good.
Mm,
We also had pasta salad, which I may or may not have also ate the whole tub of it too.
pasta salad at Thanksgiving. All right.
Man, we had all
Caesar
kinds of
salad.
stuff. There was all kinds of stuff. We could have fed like 1,700
I'm
gazillion
not
people.
hearing any dressing. I'm not hearing any green bean casserole.
We had
Well,
dressing, mashed
we did.
potatoes, cheesy potato casserole, green bean casserole, sauteed green beans, that au gratin stuff, mac and cheese,
Okay.
turkey with gravy,
Okay.
and my favorite thing about the holidays, cranberry.
Now, was it homemade cranberry or was it like from a can?
It was from a can, but it was
Perfect.
like the whole kind, not just the jelly slices that
Oh,
you
come
slice up.
on.
It was like the kind that you like mix up and then just dump out. And it's
What's
all
the
like
point if it's not the can-shaped jelly of cranberry sauce?
I will eat either of those, but I love cranberry so much. I could literally sit and just open up a can of cranberry sauce, the jellied or the whole, and just take a spoon to it and eat it.
I believe you. Your brother always liked the can stuff with the can shape? Exactly.
Were we
See?
desperate?
See, your brother knows. Honestly, I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever enjoyed cranberry sauce. I love cranberries. Like, I love actual cranberries and cranberry flavoring and anything to do with cranberries. But for some reason, cranberry sauce is where my taste buds draw the line.
Dressing covered in gravy and a big dollop of cranberry on top of it. That's like the best thing ever.
I
I
like
can see
mixing
that.
my stuffing with my gravy. I do
Very
like
good.
that.
Very good. Zallis, how was your Thanksgiving and what was your favorite dish? I know you're not in the voice chat, but you are at least in the regular chat. While you're typing your answer, my favorite dish was the dessert I made. No, I'm actually, yes, it was. It was great. But I am being a little self-inflated ego over here about it. So I ended up making some. You're the same way with watermelon, but the opposite. You love the artificial, but can't stand the normal. Nice. Weird, but nice. Um, I ended up making pumpkin cheesecake. I made
Ooh,
a vegan Oreo cheesecake, but I messed up the ratio of the cream cheese, so it ended up more like a really tangy cheesecake yogurt, like parfait style. And then I also made French silk cookies, which came out way better than I
Ooh.
thought they were going to turn out. So I
I'm gonna
was
need like pictures of those because that sounds really good. I love
does
French
sound
pie.
really good.
I don't know if I
Oh,
have any left, to be so honest. And I committed the great sin of not taking any photos. I don't remember why. I think because I was helping my grandma too much. I also helped my grandmother make a red Waldorf cake. I think I still have a slice of that in the fridge that I haven't eaten yet. So, yours was good. Your favorite
yeah.
dish was the homemade stuffing that your dad made. Nice. To be fair, you're a good baker, so not entirely self-inflated. Thanks. Uh, to be no photos, blasphemy. I know, right? To be doubly fair, I actually only baked the cookies. Both the pumpkin cheesecake and the vegan Oreo cheesecake were no bake recipes. And I actually got these little like rectangular containers off the internet, and I built them parfait style into little containers. So for the pumpkin
Cool.
cheesecake, I made a crust out of butter, brown sugar, and ginger snap cookies. So if anybody is familiar with the like multicolored possibly Danish tin of ginger snaps, where they're these little like communion wafer looking things, basically. I don't know how to describe them, but they're crispy and they're round and they're really flat and they're really good. So I use those when I make the crust. And the crust always comes out really, really good. But it kind of looked like ground beef in the bottom. So I had a lot of funny looks like, what is in the little cup? What is that? It's like, I promise it's good. Just give it a try. And of course, for the cheesecake portion, you know, pumpkin cream cheese, whipped cream. Well, heavy cream that you whip and then fold in, whatever. So, standard no-bake cheesecake recipe.
That sounds really good.
It is a great time. I will say that you have to go find something sweet to eat now. Nice. For the Oreo cheesecake recipe, which, of course, you know, was a debate for many years whether or not Oreos themselves were actually vegan or not, but everywhere that I read that was current said yes, so I went with Oreos.
They are.
Apparently there was some controversy because some of their like fun flavors, the sugar from them had been processed with like bone meal or something. I don't know. The internet is a weird rabbit hole to go down when you're looking for recipes at 3 in the morning. So I managed to find this recipe for a no-bake Oreo cheesecake, with all your standards. So you have to shell out the Oreos, like about half of them. So you take half a pack of Oreos, you scrape out all the insides, and you blitz the cookie. Now, in the original recipe, you were supposed to take your sugar, your crumbled up cookies, and some vegan butter and make a crust out of it. Well, I had already bought vegan heavy cream and vegan yogurt, and I really didn't want to look for vegan butter because finding the vegan heavy cream was a nightmare. So what I did instead is I took like pure dark chocolate, so like no milk whatsoever. And they had chocolate chips of them. Girdelli makes one that's like 70+% cocoa. So I got that, checked on the website, or checked on the is it vegan type websites, and they were like, yeah, that one's good. So I went with that one. And I was originally going to run it through a food processor with just the Oreo cookies, like just the cookie part, and the chocolate chips. And I figure I'll make a nice little crumble. It'll be great. And my busha has this like really, really big food processor that's like the size of like a decent mixing bowl. So it was huge. And I was like, man, I don't need something that big. I'm making like half a cheesecake worth of this stuff. Like I don't need that big of a food processor. And I look in a cabinet and she had one of those ninja blenders. Like the little like smoothie bullet ones. So it's like, you know, this big, you know, a little water bottle size. And I said, okay, I'll just pick the grind setting because that's what I want it to do. I want it to grind it up and it'll be fine. Y'all, it melted the chocolate. It turned my chocolate chips into melted chocolate. Why did it do that? I have no idea, but it melted the chocolate. So
Wow.
I'm sitting there trying to figure out how I'm gonna get through this because I started with chocolate chips and Oreo cookies. So now I'm like, okay, I gotta scrape this like mixture out. So it essentially became sand, like wet sand. It was kind of weird. So I'm like, okay, instead of as a bottom crust, I'm gonna use it as a topper. So I did not try the cheesecake mixture until it was all assembled, had chilled for a couple hours, and we were eating it for dessert. So I did not know until I sat down to eat it that it was very tangy. Very like New York or Italian cheesecake type where it's like real tangy and you like use yogurt in a recipe or sour cream or any of those. Um, so I fully did not expect it to be super tangy, and it was. So for those, super easy. If you make it properly, you're supposed to use like twice as much cream cheese as I did. I only used 2 packs, and apparently it called for 4 because they only come in 8-ounce containers, and I thought they came in 16-ounce containers. So that was my bad. It's because I set it up as like a curbside pickup because I was not about to brave the stores the weekend before Thanksgiving. Absolutely not. So I had 2 of the little things, realized that I didn't have enough cream cheese, and instead of saying, oh, I'll just use half of a pack of yogurt and half of everything else, I used an entire little, like, silk vanilla yogurt, basically, which was good. You couldn't even tell that it was non-dairy. But I think they use, like, soy or something as their base. Tucked that in, added my sugar, my vanilla, and the white part of the cookies. So you blitz that up real good, and then you roughly chop your other half of your Oreos, cream cookie and all, and you fold that in. So it basically ended up being like a yogurt parfait thing instead of like a cheesecake. But it was still really good. So I was pretty happy with how that turned out. Um, and then, of course, the French silk, which y'all commented on, so now I have to talk about it. Kind of a weird recipe. So you take Oreos, first of all. So I already had some, so I was using them. You take all the cream out of them, and you disregard the cream. You are supposed to consider it as a chef snack. What I ended up doing was using the leftover cream from that and adding it to my cheesecake mixture. So it had even more cream. You're making bread and need to heat your dish and check on your dough. All right. Good luck with your bread. Anywho, so I made a chocolate cookie, but I added in the crushed up Oreos, basically. And then you make not really a chocolate mousse, but kind of. You're supposed to gently heat up some heavy cream, pour it over chocolate chips, let it sit for a minute, then stir it up until it's smooth and shove it in the fridge for an hour. So, almost a ganache, but not really. It's like between a ganache and a mousse. So, it's a decent consistency to eat, but it was still very strange because it looked like it had broken. It looked like, oh, I messed it up, blah, blah, blah. So I was really freaking out about it. And then you make a flavored whipped cream as like your last layer. So you make your chocolate cookies, you bake them, and you do them kind of thumbprint style. So you like push a thing in the middle as soon as they pop out of the oven. I use the back of a spoon. You can use measuring cup. You can use whatever you want. You can use your thumb if you're not afraid to touch hot cookies, but I didn't want to do that, so I used a spoon. And then you add in your chocolate mixture that's been sitting in the fridge for an hour, once the cookies have cooled, obviously. And then you add your whipped cream on the top. I think my only issue was that I didn't roll the dough. I just like did drop cookie style, so I just grabbed some dough, plopped it on the thing, and they ended up really big. Because they've got like both baking powder and baking soda in them, so they spread like we're talking like crumble cookie size. Like they were really big. But they were good. I was surprised with them actually being really good, so pretty pleased about those too. And if anybody didn't need a dessert before, they definitely do now. So I'm more than happy to have made everybody need sweets. Oh, I think I was catching something. I also messed up that laugh, but it's alright.
You
I think
got a
it's a
boot.
boot. I was gonna say, I think it's a boot. Like 90s mean girl laugh or whatever it was. Like evil anime villainess had the oh ho ho laugh.
I also got a boot.
A Boot. Das
It's from my
Boot.
friend Jimbo.
And this purr's gonna go to my old buddy Billy Bob. Terrible. This fishing endeavor is not going well. Oh no! My inventory's full. What will I do?
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. How is the bread?
It's good, I think. I pulled it out of
You
the
think?
oven where I had it proofing,
Hmm.
and
How long has it been
I
proven
am
for?
about an hour and a half.
Nice, nice, nice.
So I have my oven is preheating now, and I have a pot in the oven, so the pot gets hot as well. And then I'll take
Oh.
the hot pot out
Mm-hmm.
and drop my parchment paper loaf into it,
Mm-hmm.
cover it up, and put it in the oven to bake.
Nice.
Yes, I've never made bread like this. And she's like, it is a foolproof, no hard work loaf of bread. And it looked amazing. So I'm
Okay.
trying it. We shall see.
Ooh,
3
what kind of
ingredient
bread
bread
is it?
plus well, it's a cheese bread. So it's
Cheese
just
bread.
water, flour, active dry yeast.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to
Oops.
let the yeast bloom or anything because there's no sugar in it. And then you just put seasonings in it if you want. So I,
Huh.
of course, put salt because bread needs salt. And I
Yep.
did some onion powder and some za'atar seasoning in
Okay.
it, which
Sounds
is
pretty
a
good,
herby
actually.
blend, like Middle Eastern flavors. And I
Heck
put a
yeah.
ton of cheese in it. Italian cheeses, Gouda, and white cheddar.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
so
Sounds really
we'll
good.
see how this goes. So we'll drop it in. It's gonna make like a round loaf. So
Okay.
we'll
And is
see.
that
I
because
mean,
of
I'm
the pan you're
excited.
using?
Huh?
Is that because of the pan that you're using?
Yes.
Or just the way
Yep.
you've
It's gonna
shaped
be
it?
like a crock pot, like a crock pot, not like a
Yeah.
crock pot that you put on your stove and plug in, but like a crock.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Alright, I'm returning to my housing
that's
plot because I'm full.
yeah.
I love sourdough bread.
Well, this is not a sourdough because sourdough is
Ooh.
a bish.
Yeah, it is. Jesus.
That is why people sell their sourdough starters because making a sourdough starter is not for the faint of heart.
Mm. You gotta like babysit
So,
that thing.
yes.
We have
It
a
is a whole
sourdough
process.
starter that
Do
has
ya?
been passed down for, I think, 6 generations now.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a little bit insane.
Yeah.
Dusty,
It
you
is
did not mention
amazing
having
hard
that
to make
at
sourdough.
Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah. My quest is still glitched. I don't know how to fix it.
Which quest?
It's called Ice on Blood on the Ice. And it's kind of like a
Okay.
murder mystery quest.
Hmm. Okay.
And it's glitched. Like there's several steps that you have to do,
Mm-hmm.
to finish it. And
Mm-hmm.
I've done all of the steps except for one because the quest when you go to the marker, it doesn't trigger for you to actually do the action. It just
Oh.
has the marker there. And they're
Hmm.
like, "Well, have you done this part? And have you done this part?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've done all of the parts." And this one
And it's
isn't
just not
triggering.
triggering?
And another one, even though I've completely done all of the steps for it, it's still showing on the board. So I think it's just glitched. Oh my god, that man just scared the crap out of me. I just had a guard walk through me with a torch.
Are you okay?
I literally just had a torch come through like my face. Um in the game. Still a
Oh my
warehouse.
goodness. I think it just shook my whole
Yeah.
computer because I was laughing.
Yeah. Like all of a
Fantastic.
sudden it was like bright light. Oh, it's stealing if I
Medieval flashbang.
here. Yeah, medieval flash. I
Um,
found a warehouse and it has no people, but if I take anything, it's still considered stealing.
Interesting. Did you try hiding?
There's nobody in here though.
Oh, well. There's
I knew there
nobody
was
to
somebody
put like a
in here.
bucket on their heads or whatever you do.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a thing like a hood. That makes
Interesting.
something like pickpocketing easier. Is it in here or did I put it away?
I don't really know much about Skyrim. I just know the memes.
There, I've got. It looks like an executioner's hood, but I have a. It's like a.
Excellent.
It's called
Excellent.
the cowl of Nocturna.
Oh.
But it's supposed to make pickpocketing and stealing things easier. But
Okay.
like everything still says that it's like stealing, and I can steal it, and if I get away with it, then I can go fence it. But
I mean, why not?
I haven't gone through that part of it yet. Why is everyone glowing blue out here? Oh my god, it's because I still have the hood on. Oh, I'm in trouble. Excuse me.
Oh.
I didn't take the hood off before I left.
Oh. My fishing rod was almost broken. And I was about to fish with it. Probably scoot on over.
Everyone's glowing blue.
Is the blue glow a good thing?
The blue glow is because I can see everybody through walls that might be danger.
Oh.
I don't have the hood on anymore. Leave me alone. No more hood. It's gone.
Wouldn't that just tell you, like, who you can pickpocket, though?
Well, it lets me see, like, it helps you sneak, basically. So, like, if I stole stuff or if I am trying to steal stuff, I can see the people through the walls, basically. So I know where people are so I can get away easier.
Interesting.
I really need to get back over there, though, because my horse is over there. I'm sorry. My unicorn is over there.
What? Why do you have a unicorn?
I have a unicorn! And now I'm being chased by a saber tiger.
Just
swim.
one.
Swim. Sorry. This game scares the crap out of me so often.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and people. What say you in your defense?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I know that there's like
Alice.
things over here. Yeah, there's walruses
Oh my
over
god.
here, but that's okay. I can outrun them. A saber is gonna kill me.
I am gonna go back on my own stream and clip you saying that. Because that I have a unicorn was so aggressive.
I have a unicorn.
It was.
That would be so funny.
It was so aggressive. I'm putting that shit everywhere.
I would make that my ringtone if you clip it.
I'm clipping it later. I'm putting it on TikTok. I'm putting it everywhere.
Why is my magic spell messed up?
I don't know.
There.
I don't know anything about
My
Skyrim.
ringtone's gonna be a unicorn.
I just tried to kill a wolf
Please.
and my magic wasn't linked to that hand, so I just punched it in the face.
Oh no!
I'm having issues.
Can somebody who knows more about Skyrim please explain what's happening right now?
Why do you think I came into the chat?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm a magic user in the game, and so I can have a spell on either hand, and for some reason, my right hand didn't have the spell linked to it, which meant that my right hand was just empty. So when I tried to like shoot a fireball at the wolf real quick, I punched it in the face instead.
I have so many
good.
questions.
It didn't do much good.
So, wait, wait, okay.
So the spells are like items, basically. So you can equip them in whatever hand you're holding stuff in. You can equip them for both to overcharge your spell or things like that. So she only had it in one hand, so instead of casting the spell, she just slapped someone.
Yeah, I slapped a wolf.
Seems a little mean, but you know.
Ooh.
Here, I'm gonna give this person some blueberries, and I'm gonna give this person.
Listen, that's just a Skyrim. Hello, you got peasants, bare hand punching dragons, so it's fine.
So do you play Skyrim?
I do, yes.
So have you ever had the blood on the ice glitch for you?
Oh, many times. It's one of the most notorious to glitch out.
How do you fix it?
You fix the glitch? Because I tried like a couple of the suggestions and none of them worked, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Is it just I don't get to complete that quest?
Let me bring up the list of common fixes. Which ones did you try?
I did the one where they said to fast travel to another city and go inside of an inn and then do the wait feature for 10 to 20 days.
Oh my god.
Then leave the city and fast travel back, and that didn't work.
Are you playing on console or PC?
PC.
Have you tried the debug command to just set the next stage of the quest?
No, how do I do that?
Okay, what part of the quest are you on?
Well, it says that I need to talk to the guy, which I've already talked to him. He has no options left for talking to. And then I need to investigate the murder site. And that's the part that's like glitched. Like when I walk up to it, you can't, like, the arrow is there to let me know I'm there, but like it doesn't give me like the option to actually investigate.
Okay, let me look up and see what I can find here.
You must find all the quest steps to see what the hell is going on.
There's some like I know that investigate the crime scene. You can like skip that part, and just go on to the next stage. But I don't know specifically because there's like two parts where you have to. Is it the initial crime scene at the gravesite?
Yeah.
Okay.
I investigated the house. Like I talked to Tova and got the key to the house and went and looked around in the house. But somebody said something about an amulet, and I'm like, I don't think I have an amulet.
Yeah, you need to get the amulet from. I believe it's his name is Calixto. He runs the. Let me see. I'll look it up and see what I can find.
Yeah, he runs the Curiosity House, but his Curiosity House is like locked continuously. Like I've tried to go to it like a bunch of times because I was like, wanting to sell stuff. And
did you accidentally kill him?
Oh, did you find the secret room in the house has the amulet?
No, maybe that's my problem. I didn't find a secret room.
Yeah, if you go back into the house, back in the corner where there's a bookshelf with the pamphlets, the cabinet on the right-hand side, open it up and there's a false back.
Nailed. I gotcha.
Let's get this quest working. Yeah.
No. Alright, am I gonna be like, did you forget about me? You don't know me, right? Cool. I accidentally went out into like the world with the thief's hood on, and immediately they were like, thief!
How dare you?
I was like, oh no. Everybody was trying to kill me.
Salas, did you hear me describe my desserts?
Yes, I had to go get graham crackers while you were doing that because it triggered my sweet tooth.
Oh no. Did you hear me tell everybody how I made them?
Yeah, I have wireless headphones now, so I was
Nice.
I haven't missed any of the stream since I tuned in.
Nice. Fantastic. Then you have heard all of my secrets.
Okay, let me find her house.
Delicious, delicious secrets. Oh, I made a red Waldorf cake with my grandmother, and I have yet to try it, but it is in my fridge.
I don't know what that is.
So red Waldorf is like a classic red velvet cake. But instead of a buttercream icing, you make what's called a cooked icing, which is essentially buttercream with extra steps, if I'm honest. But you essentially start off with milk in a dish. You don't let it boil, and then you mix in some flour, and you let that cool, and then you mix it into essentially a buttercream icing. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, it's the base of every buttercream I've ever made. But it was in the ancient book of recipes, so I had to do it her way.
Well, and now how I feel about red velvet cake, so that sounds funny.
So,
what?
Delicious.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, I love red velvet.
It's about to be a fight in the chat. No, I'm just
kidding.
kidding.
So good.
Oh, good. We're all on the same page. So of course, classically, it not only has the 4 cake layers, but it has, you know, the icing in between the layers, and you do not ice the sides, apparently. Every red Waldorf cake I saw on the internet, you iced the sides, but not in this recipe. Oh no, it was about to be war in my grandmother's kitchen because I suggested that the extra icing in the bowl could be used on the sides of the cake. So, but I mean, you know, her mixer that she has worked really well, and of course the you know, timing and everything worked out enough that we didn't overbake it. It wasn't crumbly when I cut it. It was just perfect, just perfect. So, pretty excited to taste that, even though it's been in my fridge since Friday.
The
I don't
longer
know.
it sits, the more flavor it has.
I don't know how it's lasted this long in my fridge. Probably because I had other desserts to eat. But, you know, that's just how it works. Also, despite the fact that I bake all the time, or I am a baker by hobby, I don't eat that many sweets. So because I no longer go into an office, I don't really make stuff anymore because I'm not gonna eat it and it's just gonna sit around waiting for me to give it away to people. So clearly I gotta, you know, teleport it to all of you. That's the real secret.
I mean, I would be down for that. That doesn't sound bad at all.
If I could figure out how to teleport it. I don't know if I can invent teleportation technology for desserts, but I'll try. Isn't that a plot line to like a Phineas and Ferb episode or something?
Let's see if this is fixed now.
Did you get your amulet?
I found the journal, not an amulet, but I found the journal.
Oh hey,
So now
it's a
I'm going to
person I
go
helped.
down and investigate the crime scene, which is where I'm hoping I get that amulet.
So it's very hard to see if you go back to where there's a small shelf between the wardrobes. It contains more pamphlets, and there's an amulet on there. You gotta like look around for it. It's under. I just recommend pulling everything off the shelf.
I had something happen like that where like I couldn't pick it up off of like an altar, and so I hit it like 3 times with a fireball, and it flew off the altar, and then I picked it up. I was like,
hit it.
Damn it, give it to me.
I hit it with a fireball until it flew off the altar. What is this game?
There are certain items you can do that where you can manipulate the physics and clone the item by doing that.
Clone the item? That doesn't seem legit.
Yeah, so like it.
Alright.
No, it's not.
Wow, okay. Well.
I got the amulet, I think.
Alright, go talk to the dude. Go say, hey dude, I found your amulet.
See if I can investigate the grave, and then I'll try to give this amulet to the guy at the curiosity shop. Nope, I still can't investigate the grave, but that's okay.
Yeah, you could just skip that part if you've already progressed this far.
So is his shop ever open? Because every time I try to go to his shop, it's locked.
Let's see.
Maybe that's why your quest is bugged.
Oh, you have to talk to once you find all the clues, you have to talk to your leaf or a guard for advice, and then you show him the amulet, and he'll point you to Calixto.
Now that I've got the amulet, that'll probably work. That's probably why it was still telling me to go talk to that Jorlif guy, because even though like he had no option for anything else, it was probably because I hadn't gotten the amulet yet. It all makes sense now.
But did the game ever tell you to get an amulet? Or at least investigate that spot?
No, you've never played Skyrim, apparently.
You're right, I've never played Skyrim.
Yes. It did tell me to investigate the house. Whoa! Whoa! Why are they trying to kill me again? Oh my gosh, this happens all the time. I don't understand.
That scared me.
I don't understand. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I literally just ran into the palace where the guy is, and all the guards just tried to kill me again.
Okay.
Oh god, and I'm stuck.
Oh
This is gonna be
no.
bad.
You have no choice but to defend yourself.
I'm very amused by the fact that this is the commentary over this very cozy fishing experience that I've got going on.
Welcome everybody
To-
to Skyrim commentary
I'm gonna
over
die.
two people fishing in Palia.
to
If you
panic
enjoyed this,
the only-
please
to
hit
panicked
that follow
Palia.
button right now.
Welcome to
The only
Panicked
explanation is
Palia.
that your fishers are clearly listening to some sort of video game podcast.
Yes.
Jumping in the water. Am I
So
gonna
we
die?
so what we do to relax while we while we fish for hours on end trying to collect fish plushies that spawn for no reason.
Okay. Well, I got out of the city. I
All
jumped
right.
off the bridge.
Did you live though?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I think I'm by the stables, so I think I can get my unicorn, and then I can go. There she is.
Why?
You get my unicorn.
Why?
Unicorn! She's so beautiful.
Why is it
So
so
beautiful.
aggressive every time?
Because I'm so excited about it.
Oh my goodness. I think I just got another
love
boot.
it.
What the crap? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I have gotten away. I am safe.
Hooray!
I'm gonna have to wait. I'm assuming that I now probably have some kind of a bounty. Actually, last time this happened, I didn't have any bounty, and that they were like, "How do you not have a bounty when they were all trying to kill you?" I was like, "I don't know. They're just trying to kill me."
Delightful.
It's because that cow like glitches out their crime
Sir.
senses.
Sir.
They just decide that you're guilty forever.
Yeah, I don't have any bounty, and I'm not wearing the hood.
Well, I think it's because you wore the hood in their presence, and so they act like you have a bounty. So you have to like go rest or to try to reset it or something. That
Yeah,
that
I'll
cow
have
was
to go
way
back
more trouble
later.
than it's worth.
Maybe
I
that's
put
the
it
real
on to
secret.
see if it would help because it wouldn't let me. Like, I was gonna be stealing everything. I mean, stealing. If no one is around, is it really stealing?
Yes?
I mean,
It's
that's
borrowing
listen,
and not
I mean,
giving.
that's a
legally,
little
yes?
bit how I play Skyrim.
Do you just kill
I'm more of
everybody
the,
instead?
Well, I was gonna say I'm more of the there's no witnesses to the crime, but there are no witnesses kind of player. So
Oh my
Right?
goodness.
So, like, I have been playing for several days. Like, I did a 16-hour stream of this game the other day.
Hmm.
I have stolen 14 items, most of them by accident. Not the point.
Okay.
But I have never been to jail, and I have paid the fines, though.
So you've been caught by the guards.
I have been caught by the guards. Most of the time, because I was like, what did I do?
listen, those guards
Delightful.
clearly have rigged everything in Skyrim with a motion sensor because you can steal something from 30 miles away, and then all of a sudden a guard just appears behind you, like the
Yeah,
Slender Man.
right? Right? I
What was that line you
literally,
popped in with?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in the defense?
There you go. Just-
I'm sorry. I have a tendency to steal things. But my oven is ready for this bread, so I'm gonna go pop it in the oven. I'll be right back.
Hooray for the cheese bread.
Yay! Hopefully it turns out good. I'll be back.
Speaking of breads, my uncle made a rosemary basil pesto bread,
That sounds good.
and it was good. I mean, it was bread. And then
Good bread.
my aunt made a like a spinach artichoke dip, so we just used that for the spinach artichoke dip. It was very good. And I made deviled eggs for the first time. Weird, considering how much I love deviled eggs.
You do love deviled eggs.
I do love me some deviled eggs. But I made them for the first time. And my first batch, I followed a recipe I found online, and they were very tart. So I was like, okay, clearly I have done something incorrect. So the second batch I made when I was done making all the vegan desserts because I didn't want cross-contamination. And I was at my grandmother's, so I was like, hey, you know, taste test this for me. I'm gonna reduce the amount of mustard and relish that I put in it and up the mayonnaise. And she's like, it's still kind of tart, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, what do you recommend? She's like, you should use sweet relish. And I was like, but there's already relish in it.
Yeah.
I don't really like sweet relish. So she's like, just try a little bit, trust me. So I didn't even put hardly that much. It was like a quarter of a teaspoon. It was not a lot at all. And it was just suddenly not sour. Magically. And I was like, oh, okay.
Magically delicious.
They were good. They weren't my favorite, because I would have preferred just a little bit more tart, so I want somewhere in between the two recipes. But, yeah, I mean, they were eggs and paprika. That was the other thing. On the original, I used smoked paprika, and then on the one I made with my grandma, I used her paprika, which is probably like 5 years old, but we don't have to talk about that. It's been in her like cabinet of spices for ever and a day. It's probably not. It's probably newer than that, but it wasn't like fresh. So, but yeah. My brother made mashed potatoes, which is very fun, except he was supposed to make mashed potatoes for 2 different Thanksgivings that we went to. And he showed up to the first one with a giant plastic container of mashed potatoes. Didn't tell anybody a word otherwise, so we just heated up the whole thing. Transferred it to a different dish, heated it up, blah, blah, blah. And then as we were all packing up the leftovers to, like, take some home, because the host couldn't possibly eat all that by herself, then he informs us, oh, I have to take the rest of the mashed potatoes because those are actually for tomorrow. And then didn't show up with mashed potatoes to the second one.
That summarizes any of your brothers exactly.
It was the middle child.
Ah, of course.
Yeah. It was definitely a unique experience to be like, oh, okay, no problem, you know. We'll just make sure you take all the potatoes with you. I wish you had told us at the beginning, because we could have left half of them in the Tupperware. And then for him to just not show up with potatoes. Like, oh, well, we've got lots of food, just, you know, potatoes sure hit the spot, because most of this is vegetables.
No, he probably ate it all.
In the oven.
Your bread's in the oven?
That was my skin, yes.
Your skin? Oh, you're only supposed to cook the bread.
If there is a chance for me to burn myself, I am almost guaranteed to do it.
Oh, please.
I had my pot in the oven heating up.
Mm-hmm.
I took it out using the towel.
Okay.
Set it down, dumped my loaf on the parchment, shaped it up, dropped it in, put the lid on it, grabbed the handles of the pot, picked it up, and then went put it back down. Then I grabbed my towel to put it back in the oven.
Oh no, please. You're not supposed to do that.
I know. I burnt myself Thanksgiving pulling a dish out of the oven. I burnt myself when I made that pumpkin hobbit house.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I started laughing about when you said you burnt yourself.
I am very prone to burning the crap out of myself. I burn myself all the time.
I have a scar that you can barely see anymore that I got from getting a lasagna out of the oven as a like preteen, because I was using one of those like square pot holders instead of an oven mitt. Nicked my finger on the side, jerked my hand back, and hit it on the side of the oven. So I still have a small mark, but at the time it was much larger, and it has shrunk over the years. And you can basically only see it if you're like looking at my hand now. partially because I am so pale that the scar tissue blends in, and partially because it has been a long time since I was a preteen. But yeah, that's my burned myself on the oven story. Or the my skin is still in the oven. You must hydrate while fishing, otherwise you will get heat stroke. You did what?
I burned myself while cooking with oil. So.
Oh no.
Oh, that's awful.
Hmm.
Are you guys mad at me? Oh yeah, they're mad at me still.
Oh, I thought you were asking us. It's like, no, you went to go get your bread.
No, I was riding up the road and there was 2 guards and I slowed down to see if they would get angry at me and they sure did.
Oh no.
The unicorns themselves.
They do. The unicorns actually. Oh, that's a freaking bear. Oh my god, what the hell is with this? I feel like I should not be here.
What is happening right now?
I should like get on Enshrouded and build.
It's
another catfish. What the crap?
I out. What?
I got another catfish plush. What the heck? I'm never gonna get any other plushies. I'm switching bait. Screw this.
Coming up on another guard.
I'm switching bait, Dusty. I can't do this.
They're already red. I haven't even gotten there yet, and they're already red.
Trust.
By the way, in chat, I posted pictures of the judgmental unicorn.
Oh.
Oh
no.
My unicorn looks like she's beautiful.
I'm concerned.
What is that?
It takes trust in all the mud minnows.
I had trust in the mud minnows, and they've given me 3 catfish, Dusty. What am I supposed to do with 3 catfish plushies?
Ooh, the catfish is super cute, though. I love the catfish.
They gave me 2 different ones.
But I want the red koi. I want the no thought head empty fish.
Aww.
Dusty has him. I want him. It's not fair.
These stairs. Solitude Whiterun.
I don't know what's going on in Poe's world.
Everybody's mad at me. Why is everyone mad at me?
I wish I knew more about Skyrim, because although this is very funny,
Skyrim, I couldn't tell you why every single person wants to kill us on fight.
It's because of the hood. How dare she walk up into this neighborhood dressed like that?
It's because she's in the hood.
City anymore. I'm like completely gone, and I'm still getting chased by everybody that I come across.
Is the amulet making you evil? What is happening?
Not yet. That comes in a later part of the quest.
Spoilers, gosh.
I'm already a bad girl.
Oh, maybe that's why they all want to kill you then.
But I got a heart of gold. That should count for something.
Did you fireball somebody to death or something?
In a 90s rom-com, maybe.
Alright,
That was pretty good.
Back down these stairs. Oh yeah, they're all still here. Can I jump? Whee! Oh, he hit my unicorn with an arrow, you asshole!
Can the unicorn die?
No.
I don't think so. But they have an arrow sticking out of their hoof right now.
Ow, that sounds like a terrible spot to get shot.
I know. What a jerk.
Get in my pockets, Cloudfish.
Wanting to hurt a beautiful unicorn.
Couldn't be me.
That what?
What was that movie from the 80s? The Last Unicorn? How they're made?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A gang of narwhals played them in rock, paper, scissors and lost, so they had to give them their horns.
What?
Nice.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay, I'm almost to Whiterun. This bandit doesn't give a shit about me, so...
Okay. Maybe he sees you as a bandit.
Hopefully when I get home...
Just...
Whiterun isn't trying to kill me, because...
Fast travel to your house and go to sleep.
That's where I live.
Sleep fixes everything. Just fast travel
Can't
home
be-
and take a nap.
I can't be getting in trouble in Whiterun. Woo!
Just take a nap. Just take a little nap.
Take a little sleepy sleep.
Just take a little sleep.
I am a tired girl.
I'm surprised I didn't try to do any Ace Attorney characters with that kind of accent. They talk like they're wearing like the world's biggest bracelet.
Yes, you see,
Oh my god, what is this? Hold on.
I can't really talk like I have
My horse.
braces in because I've never had braces. So it
You
doesn't
should
really
have done
sound
that
right.
for Miles.
Have him just be like this. I'm Miles
Hey,
Everett.
sorry.
I'm a
Get off my
I'm a
horse.
prodigy, and Phoenix Wright is in love with me.
A bone wolf? The
But
fuck is
somebody
this?
should have. Somebody should have been. Have y'all ever watched Family Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that really old man? He's like, "Oh, Chris."
Oh,
You know.
Chris.
Haven't seen the muscly on Paperboy in a while.
Something like that.
I saw a bone wolf for the first time.
A what?
A bone wolf.
Bone wolf, like a skeleton, but in wolf shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like literally a skeleton with like some flesh hanging off of it. And
Oh.
it's like a dog. All you get is bone meat from him.
Why? Why is there flesh hanging off of it?
Because he's dead.
I-
He's like a skeleton.
Okay.
What is up?
He's adorable is what he is. There you go.
Okay,
He sounds
okay.
slightly terrifying.
He's in the chat, watching your every move.
Oh no!
Sir, are you throwing ice at me? I swear. I need to get that freaking
What
spell.
is happening? The ice spell?
I'm so lost.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
ice
lost too.
bolts, and it like absolutely is devastating, honestly. It like rocks the crap out of me. My unicorn's
got
trying
such
to
a
help
range on it.
me.
I'm so confused. I thought
My
you were
unicorn's
going
trying to
home.
trample him.
What?
Get him,
Listen,
baby.
Skyrim
Go
is a
get
dangerous
him.
place.
What is happening right now? I thought you were going home.
My unicorn is killing him.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The-
I just lit my unicorn on fire.
The
That's
wait.
not good.
Hold on. Your unicorn is fighting the ice guy?
Mhm.
What happened to
Yes,
the
my
bone wolf?
unicorn is literally
No, the bone wolf is there
I
too.
killed.
Oh,
I
it
killed
just
the bone wolf.
okay. Bone wolf taken
And I-
care of. Now
I
there's a
killed-
guy
yeah,
with
I killed
ice,
the skeletons too.
like
My
ice,
unicorn's killing this mage. Oh,
ice
So it's
fireballs.
a random encounter with a necromancer. The necromancer tends to use ice spells, so it's ice spells and a bunch of undead.
Okay. Now are the ice spells like fire bolts, but like ice? Like just a blast of ice?
It's like a ice
They're like
shard
spears
that
of
they
ice.
shoot out at you.
I got a party bonus of 2 waterlogged boots.
Oh my gosh, my
That's what's
unicorn
up.
killed him. I didn't even have to do anything after that. Like my unicorn chased his butt down and like speared him a bunch of times with his horn. That's pretty
Why?
awesome.
Why is your unicorn still yours if you lit it on fire?
I accidentally
Horses
threw
are
fireballs
loyal.
at it.
Can
Yeah.
you can they die?
Yeah.
Like are they immortal?
I think they end up going back to the stables.
Okay,
Yeah, so special ones like the unicorn and a couple others in the base game they can't
Okay.
die, but like random horses you buy from stables can.
Oh.
Yes, I lost my horse literally on the first excursion, and it was $1,000 to buy that horse. I was
Yikes.
mad.
Okay, is Skyrim the game where you start off riding in the back of like a rickshaw and then you're about to be executed?
Yes.
Oh, good, you're finally awake. Yes.
Yeah, that guy. So, okay.
Yeah.
How do you go from about to be executed, escaping a dragon, to whatever you're doing? Like, how did that happen? How are you fighting necromancers in the woods with a unicorn?
Now there's like a what the hell is that?
And like a minute
The
ago,
thing that throws the flames.
well, like a minute ago, we were rubbing elbows with the guy that tried to kill us, or whatever it was. I don't know what's happening right now. You played this game for
Don't
16
worry, I'm
hours.
also lost.
How many hours does it take to beat Skyrim?
It depends. Like the main story, like 2. But
Okay.
most of it's about like exploration and stuff like that.
Oops. Okay.
It's like the quintessential open world style game.
Oh, okay. So it's got like different towns with a bunch of quests in them and stuff? Is that okay, okay. I can understand that. I've been looking longingly at the new Dragon Age game, even though I don't know that I've ever played an actual Dragon Age game.
Sorry, you don't need to.
I think I've played all the like
for new people.
Well, I think I've played like all the Dragon Age adjacent type games, like Kingdoms of Amalur and stuff like that. But I don't know that I've ever actually played a Dragon Age game.
They're really good.
So, I had a friend that was telling me that she absolutely loved the second one. I don't know which one that was, but apparently the second one was really good, and she liked but didn't love the third one. So I didn't know.
Inquisition is the third one. It's a very controversial one.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I've heard of it, though. I wasn't sure. She didn't call it Inquisition. She just said the third one. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, well, it's because they use a weird, like, technically, Dragon Age 2 is not the second game. It's actually the third game in the series.
Oh.
It's a whole thing.
One of those types. Okay. Interesting.
Well, no, it's because it was made during the era of games where like expansions were released on separate discs.
Oh.
So like the DLC for the first game was its own, like it wasn't like a downloadable content. It was a physical actual disc you went out and bought. So technically it was its
own game.
Whole game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It also sounds like ancient technology.
Yeah, it came out in 2009, the first game.
Oh, okay, so it's not that old. Fantastic.
Well, we're coming up in a guard at Whiterun, so we'll see if they're gonna try to kill me or not.
I mean, you should be able to. At this point, you should be the Thane of Whiterun, so they should give you the option to just.
I don't know what that means. Is he trying to kill you?
It means I'm a special person.
You like the Lord? The Lord of the town?
Yeah.
Like one step below, basically. Like you're there. You're like appointed by them as a representative.
The lead serf and all of the serfdom.
It's because you do such good deeds.
You did say you were kind of evil, so.
Yeah, I sent a bad girl, but I got a heart of gold.
Like making your unicorn stab somebody?
What?
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 I said just like letting your unicorn stab somebody?
Yes.
Alice, what did you say?
In my defense, he was trying to kill me.
Fair. Alice, what were you saying?
Oh, I said you can't play Skyrim without being a little bit bad.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, morally, there are shades of gray for sure.
Fair enough.
Oh, the Khajiits are here, but their tents are not. That's interesting.
I think you broke your game at some point. Do you have like mods installed or something?
No, I have no mods. I don't know how to mod.
Okay. Fantastic. I think you just download them. So can that happen?
What? That they don't have their tent set up?
Yeah. Those are the cat dudes, right?
Around it. They'll be able to sound. Yes, they have wares if you have coin.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Like, I've seen all the memes, so I just need to tie the memes to the actual game. Someday, maybe I'll play Skyrim. Maybe I'll do it for the 24-hour stream that I'll get to eventually.
Oh, I forgot to start my timer.
That is still a goal that I have at some point.
For 20.
So.
Nope.
I can't guarantee that I'll play any scary. Where I what?
I was gonna say you should do a stream where like people show you their favorite games because I could show you the Dragon Age games and stuff. I love those.
Oh, that could be fun. I'd actually pretty much enjoy that. So, I think I would
used to
enjoy
do
that.
a section with Cube on his streams when he played Baldur's Gate 3 where I would come in and talk about the lore of the game.
Nice. I am not well versed in a lot of those types of games, so I'd probably need some lore input for sure. So, of course, if I did a viewers faves kind of stream, Poe would just do Dead by Daylight. So then I ended up having to play Dead by Daylight.
Maybe.
You say maybe.
Just that you have to play Dead by Daylight.
I told you. We'll get a horror stream eventually. I guess it's not really.
Go better than your Mortuary one.
It would probably go better than Mortuary System, yes.
Poe.
Lord. I gotta put up with both of you.
And Sarah.
With Dead by Daylight. I'm scared out of my wits, and you're both, like, laughing secretly at me. Terrible. Exactly. I already know.
Hey, I even get startled at Dead by Daylight, and I've been playing it for, like, several years, and I still get, like...
That doesn't give me confidence.
The zombies, so like there's Resident Evil characters in it, and one of them has like zombies that wander around the map. I even have clips of them scaring the shit out of me.
No, why do they do that? I don't want zombies. This sounds terrible.
I already know Conjuring. Oh.
See, the problem is that I can bet that there are going to be people who will be like, oh yeah, this is totally my favorite game, and make it a scary game on purpose, because then I have to play a scary game. Because I have a friend...
to, like, once per genre.
Fair. But I have a friend who would absolutely be like, oh, my favorite game is PT. And then would, like, activate the redeem. They have a copy, and they want me to play it the next time I do a horror stream. It's been well established that that's on their to-do list. So, I have a feeling I would be minorly tormented with a copy of PT. But, to be fair, it is on their PlayStation, so it would take some doing to actually get me the copy. So... crazy. But, yeah. I don't know. It would be a lot of fun to, like, see other genres other than cozy. But I feel like I do mix it up a little bit. Like, I've played other types of games on the channel. Like, I've played Multiverses. Although, granted, that was only one stream. Of course, all the Ace Attorney games aren't necessarily cozy. But I would say for the most part, the games that I play are generally cozy games. So, like even Fantasy Life, which is technically more of an adventure game, is cozy feeling, if that makes sense. Which the new one's supposed to release in April, which was pushed back a lot. Pushed back from October, and then pushed back from summer, then from October, then from the end of 2024, now into April of 2025. So I'm not super confident that it will come out in April, but assuming it does, I will be playing the hell out of the game. Guaranteed.
Nice.
Just as much as possible.
That's the game that we talked about, like, a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Fantasy Life was a lot of fun.
That I'm actually quite interested in.
Like I said, if you're gonna play it nowadays, you probably have to look into, what are those dang things called? Like ROMs and stuff. Because unfortunately, the 3DS store is just completely kaput. You can't buy any DLC, you can't do any of that. So, if you were to play the actual full complete game, including DLC of Fantasy Life, not only would you need a working 3DS and a copy of the original game, which they're a little harder to find now, but weren't as hard when I started playing it on the channel. But you would also need somehow, some way to get your hands on the DLC, and that's a lot harder. So, emulator. That was the word I was looking for. I keep forgetting that name every time we talk about these. I forget the word emulator. But yeah, if you get your hands on an emulated copy, you should be able to also get your hands on the DLC. Highly recommend it. It was a super fun game. Sorry, my mom was texting me. And yeah, it was great. And there's going to be a new one. And it's also going to be great if they ever release it. I think when I get full on my inventory, I'm going to look at their website. Crashed. It crashed? Like just, you were fishing and then it died? Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't love that.
Toxic waste water spill are you guys fishing in?
It's a...
It has magical lichen in it.
Yeah, it's just a pond. It's like algae and stuff. I don't know what the fog is for.
Assassin again. Hold on.
Poe's going through it today.
Kill an assassin. Everybody and their mama wants to freaking kill me.
Aren't you supposed to be delivering an amulet to a dude? Like, wasn't that the whole plot line?
No, I've got people who send assassins after me because they don't like me.
Oh. Okay. How does that happen?
Listen, they really liked that sweet roll, okay? It was the last one.
What?
Alright.
Are you stealing people's baked goods? What's happening?
No. Like,
I
accidentally
stole
a book from a merchant in one of the cities. I thought it said that I could pick it up, but it didn't. It said to steal it after I'd already picked it up. It was a whole thing.
Oh my god.
It's a very common thing, especially in the starter town. I forget what it's called. Riverwood, I think, with the golden claw.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, I just want to look at this. Oh, no, now it's in my pocket.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, sticky fingers.
So, like, when you're gonna steal things, they're red. Like, it'll be red when you look at it, and it'll say steal. But sometimes you look at something and you pick it up, and it says you can, like, pick it up, and when you pick it up, and you're, like, looking at it, it'll say steal down in the bottom, but it's not in red. So if you aren't paying attention, you'll accidentally steal it.
Oh, delightful.
You thought it was something you could pick up because it didn't initially say. It happens a lot with books, which is what I stole. I picked it up, and then I was like, cool, and I took it, and he was like, hey, you can't take that. And I was like, oh no.
You're stealing people's books?
Was it in?
I think it was not in that first city. It was...
whichever one they're all trying to kill her in.
Rifkin. I think it was Rifkin. I think it was that Bursey, I think is his name.
Okay.
Listen, in Riften, it's morally okay to steal from anybody in Riften because that city is just scum, and it's also morally okay to steal anything from Bellathor in Whiterun because that man is just a creep.
I'm so confused.
Yes, I would like to punch him in the face.
He's a merchant in one of the big towns that you start in, and he talks like a car salesman.
Ew. Why does he do that?
And he talks about how he would sell his sister if he could.
Sell his sister?
Who's trying to kill me with this one. This is the second assassin that just says, and as instructed, you are to eliminate Polalery by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. We've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option, Astrid. So I don't actually know who's trying to kill me with this one, but it's the second one that I've had.
Yikes. Well, I hate that.
So
I am in the background doing stuff. Every once in a while, what?
An assassin. Every once in a while, an assassin shows up to try to kill me. So
That's not cool. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. So there's a quote that the merchant says, CC, that says, "Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second."
Oh my god.
He's a jerk.
Hey, look.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find a clip of him talking, because he's got like that nasally voice that makes you just want to punch him.
Nice. This is the website for Fantasy Life. And it says it's scheduled for release in April 2025 on the Nintendo Switch. So anybody that doesn't have a Switch, too bad, so sad. We're exploring their
I don't have a Switch.
We're exploring their website real quick. So, following a dragon's clues, we arrived at this mysterious island. An uninhabited isle somewhere in the seas of Riveria. On this island lies a mystery that no one has been able to solve. A gaping hole, a dragon made of bone, and a girl's message that begs you to save the world. This is your story, 1,000 years in the making. Journey between 2 time periods and uncover a new truth. You make a person! Look at that person. So cute. And you can be a part of lives.
That does look adorable.
You can have a life. All kinds of lives. They're basically your classes. But at least in the original, you could proceed through the entire game without being a combat class. Like, you could pick, like, carpentry as your life. And you could go through the whole main story without once being a combat person. You only had to fight like 2 or 3 times.
About this. Did you play like a chef or something?
Yeah, I went through it as a chef one time. It was pretty cool. But yeah, so you pick your life. And in the original, you had to go back to the guild hall to change your life. In the new one, they said there's going to be a quick change option. So I don't know how that's really going to function. But you wear like different armor to give you different boosts and the different lives. And you can pretty much change them at any point. So let's say you were living life as a cook, which is this little ladle right here. And you decided, I'm going to be a wizard instead. Or I'm going to be a hunter. Paladin, like this fancy looking man here. You just switch it up. Like, this person went from being a wizard to a fisherman. Why not? So it's with the new quick life change feature, you can instantly switch between many different lives, which is very cool. That's something I wish the original had had. But they've added a couple new lives from the original. So of course you had like your alchemist, your tailor, your cook, your blacksmith, your carpenter. Now you can be an artist. I have no idea what it's going to do functionally. But then they also have the battle classes. So that's going to be your paladin, your mercenary, your magician, your mage, your hunter, and then your gathering classes. So fisher, miner, woodcutter, and now farmer, because every cozy game has to have farming apparently. And I have no idea if my stream is still active. It looks like it's crashing on my side screen, but I don't know. But yeah, now you can do like town planning, island terrain adjustments, things like that, a la Animal Crossing. And of course, decorate your house even more extensively, a la Animal Crossing. And the island is shaped like a dragon, which is pretty cool.
I like dragons.
He's got his legs kind of tucked in, but he's shaped like a dragon. So, it's pretty cool. He's got a little head, little wing, little tail, and then he's just got his little arms punched up. But yeah, they also added the ability to swim and climb, which you couldn't do before. But now you can. It was multiplayer originally, it's multiplayer now. I think with certain versions of emulators, this guy was telling me in my chat one time that you can allegedly play multiplayer. I don't know if that's true, but allegedly you can play multiplayer with the emulated version, which sounds really cool. So I may have to download the emulator or an emulator or look into that. And then it will be a totally legitimate copy. Wink wonk. And yeah. Forgot that that was still up on my screen.
A pirate's life for me.
But yeah, and see if maybe we can get several people together with totally legitimate copies to play totally legitimate versions of the game on the uh 3DSs. Yeah, totally not on the PC. Anyway, it was a cute game, and I liked it, and I wish that it had released in October because I'd probably still be playing it. So, I'm very much looking forward to it. It sounds like they've done a lot of upgrading since the original release date, quote unquote, has come and gone. So, I'm glad that they're taking more time with it and listening to feedback from the trailers and stuff. But, I really want to play. Look at all these fish. Oh my god, fish.
What is this bull with all the painting on it?
What?
There's like a cow bull thing that has like all of this like painting and stuff on it.
Like a painted bull?
Yeah. It doesn't seem to care about me, but the guy walking next to it says that I should stay away from it. But I've never seen a painted cow.
Dallas, you got anything for that one?
That's interesting.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I was gonna say maybe it's a golden bull reference, which would be biblical, but that doesn't make sense for a fantasy game.
No, apparently it's a random encounter. There's just a
You've never had it?
cow wandering around.
And
No?
they just tell you to stay away from it?
Yeah, it's an offering to a nearby giant.
Oh! Can you fight the giant? Do you get anything for it?
You can. You can, but they also, if you're really low level, they like to hit you with their club and it throws you up into the air. It's really funny.
Oh no. That sounds like a bad afternoon.
Oh, also, if you're interested, Cece, I put a video in the chat of that creepy merchant I was telling you about.
Great! That sounds like a fun time. Let's go listen to that bad boy real quick. Let's see. Oh, I just saw the pictures of everything. I don't know about that Bone Wolf guy. That's I don't know about that.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
This?
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything.
In the middle of
If I had a
field.
sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's all of that I needed to hear. Jeez. That was creepy.
It's morally correct to steal everything in his shop.
Yeah, no, thieve away. My goodness. I think anybody who was not like subscribed to the channel probably is in ad space right now and probably missed that whole thing. But it will for sure be available on the VOD later.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely in ad space right now.
That's okay. It'll be at ad space soon, and they'll just hear me talking about it, and then they can go watch the VOD later. Or they can just look up Bellathor and his very creepy insistence that he would sell his sister.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I like that.
There's a chest down there.
I think I'm morally opposed to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should steal more stuff from his store. Oh, go steal from that Bellathor guy.
But I live in Whiterun.
Okay, so banish him to the Alps. What do you want me to say?
I don't want to have to go somewhere else.
I guess. Can't you like exile him or?
No, she's not. You're not the leader of the town. You just Or highly respected, basically.
I feel like if I was in a town where somebody was highly respected, and they're like, I don't like this guy, you should banish him, I would probably listen to that person.
I mean, yes, but there's only 2 merchants in town, and he's one of them. So unfortunately, like, it's highly respected person or the town's economy.
Khosrow-Da. Isn't that game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see? You just right in his face. You do the yell thing. It's the morally correct thing to do. Aw, I'm out of repair thingies. Oh, nuts. How did I run out of repair thingies? Repair. I need 44 of them, so we'll just make 2 of those. And I think I have... Yeah. Nice! I had 5. So now I have 1 left.
I don't see any clues.
You still having trouble with that same quest?
No, I found a puzzle in the middle of a field, but now there's giants coming, and they will kill me.
I'm confused.
I was looking for the clues, because, like, usually with the puzzles, like, they have a clue, like, clues to tell you, like, what the combination is for the puzzle. But I don't see any clues, but I did find 2 giants, so I am giving them a wide berth. Oh,
okay.
Now I got wolves. My god.
You've been infected with wolves. Alright. We're heading back to the scene of the lake.
Giants, if the giants will just kill them. Hey, look, guys, there's wolves. Can you kill them? Thanks.
So you're trying to lure the wolves to the giants, get the giants to kill the wolves, and somehow escape unscathed?
Correct. And it worked.
Oh. Well,
Work
if it
smarter,
worked.
not harder.
Yeah, there you go. I guess kiting enemies is a...
So the giants won't be able to catch me.
I guess kiting enemies is a very renowned RPG thing.
Ooh, what is
Usually there's a little MM and O in front of that, but you know.
Camp discovered.
Yep, pass parade.
What?
It's called a pass parade.
Yes,
oh,
kiting
yeah,
enemies.
Yeah, I just took them to the bad guys. I just found a big blue tree in the middle of this field too.
A big blue tree. Like a magic tree?
Whether it's magic or not, it says it's the sleeping tree, so my guess is yes. And it's like blue. It's like glowing blue, so I'm gonna say yes. But
sounds like
more
a
giants coming?
quest.
It's a giant camp.
Oh.
Oh! What if you chop it down?
I'm in the giant camp. Ooh, is this where the clues are?
Uh-oh.
What is this?
That sounds dangerous. I don't think I'd want to be in a camp of giants.
No,
sounds
they'll kill me.
Decidedly unsafe. Dusty, did you end up in a giant camp? What happened to you?
Oh, his internet. He posted on your chat. His internet went down because it's snowing and something broke.
That makes sense. Well, hopefully he's okay and does not lose power or anything like that. Glad I don't have to deal with snow.
Not yet.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't have snow yet either, which is funny because there's so many people I know that are like, yeah, it's been snowing, and I'm like, really?
It doesn't snow here, really, except for like every few years.
Or ice.
It ices, for sure, but it doesn't really snow here.
Can I take this thing?
Yes, it was like 50 degrees today. It's going to be 70 degrees in a couple days. And then it's going to be around 50 again Friday, which is the holiday party that I have to go to. And so it's really strange because people are traveling in from the north where it is snowing and terrible, and they're going to travel here expecting it to be warm, and then it won't be. I mean, comparatively it will, but it won't be, 70, 80 degrees, which is what they're expecting. So, very amused about that.
Yeah, so we had something similar happen. We had executives come from the Tampa office today for an audit, and so coming from Tampa to where we're at, they expect similar temperatures, and it was like 50 degrees and windy today.
Oh no. Well, I think this is the cold snap we were supposed to get like a couple weeks ago, and then we ended up getting a warm snap instead. But my parents have been at the Renaissance Festival until literally like 6 hours ago. So they might have been a little chilly out there. So I know they're okay because they texted that they got home and they're gonna go take a nap. But that's all I know. But hopefully they're good. Nothing got frostbite.
I wonder if the weather. My internet was down for like 3 hours today.
Oh, maybe it was the weather. It'll do it. Plus, all the high traffic can sometimes cause it to freak out. That's what happens for me sometimes. Is around the holidays, mine will just glitch out because there's just so many people.
Yeah, I got home at 3 and I got a text that was like, "Hey, your internet is down. It's expected to restore by 6 o'clock." And then like 4:15 rolled around and they're like, "JK, it's actually 8 o'clock."
Well, it seems to be working okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it came back up at like 6.
Nice.
Our heat is
I hate
out.
when that happens.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah, our heat has been out for several days.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they said that hopefully the part will be here tomorrow, but like our apartment is like 63 degrees right now. Not only because we have a small space heater. Well, it's not a small; it's a big space heater, but it'll only do like kind of like one room ish.
I have two like that. And so last year, instead of running the heater, because it was not working, I ended up just getting a couple of space heaters, and I ran one in the bedroom, one in the living room. So we'll see if I have to do that again this year.
Yeah, it was nice and toasty in our bedroom last night, which was nice because like I've been freezing. Like I streamed it in a onesie on Sunday because I was so cold.
It's kind of sad. I'm a little chilly, but not too cold, so I'm not like, oh, I gotta run for the space heaters. But the reason I say hopefully it works this year is because they don't really fix stuff around my apartment complex, which is another reason I want to move when my lease is up. They just kind of do little quick fixes and then be like, oh, you'll be fine. So like with my dishwasher, which has technically been broken the whole time I've lived here, the fix is that I have to flip the breaker every time I want to use it. Except that stopped working after a while. So instead of fixing the dishwasher, or replacing the dishwasher, or even looking into what might be causing the surge, they're like, oh, we're just gonna fix the fuse in your breaker box. Great!
That's basically what they're doing for us.
Probably. I believe it.
Because like one guy said that it was because our like breaker was flipping.
Okay.
And the other guy said something about like needing a whole new piece inside of the furnace.
Great.
I'm like, that's fine, just fix it as soon as possible, please.
Well, when I
like
told
19 degrees out.
Right. When I told my dad originally what the guy said, oh, you just flipped the breaker, blah blah blah. He was basically like, no, you need to insist that they replace your dishwasher because your kitchen's gonna catch on fire, blah 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 blah. Thankfully it hasn't, knock on wood, and on my desk. But yeah, no, the solution has just been to flip the breaker, and then when it's done and it goes into its heating cycle, it flips the breaker back. So it's definitely like the heating element inside the dishwasher. And I've told them that, and so they should know, oh, this is the thing that needs to be fixed. But they don't care. They do not care at all. So
I remember an apartment we had in Virginia where if we used more than one appliance, it would just trip the breaker in the kitchen.
Oh. So like the microwave and a blender or something?
Something more high, like when we use the air fryer and the microwave or something at the same time, which we've been able to do at literally any other apartment that we've lived in. It would just trip the breaker in the kitchen, and we went to our landlords about it, and they're like, "Yeah, that would involve rewiring the entire apartment, so just like don't run more than one appliance at once." And it was like, "Oh yeah, great, thanks."
Terrible. I've tried turning off the heated dry, but even then, when it gets to that step on the little dial, it just dies. It just goes, I'm done. Okay, I guess you're done, buddy. Thanks for washing the dishes. They halfway gutted the apartment below me, and now they've kind of converted it to be like a storage apartment, which is really weird. Like they're keeping like extra fridges and stuff in it. So between that and the fact that I get texts pretty much once a week saying that some building in my complex is not going to have water that day. Yeah, I'm definitely moving when my lease is up. I'll probably stay in the same city that I live in. But oh boy.
Alright, my bread should be done in like 5 minutes.
Nice.
Yay, bread.
Hopefully it's good. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm watching somebody like just leap of faith into the lake and die, which is very strange. I think they stopped because they realized they were just gonna keep blacking out, but it was odd to watch. The first was a glider, then they just jumped in, and I was like, "What are you doing over there?"
I wonder if they're trying, like, because there's that section in the middle that looks like you can stand on it. I wonder if they're trying to get to that to see if there's a section that they can actually stand on.
I think maybe. I think they were trying to reach one of the high quality pools, or little ripple pools, but instead of running around and reaching it, they were just like jumping into the water. Nope. Hello, dear. And somebody else is running around scaring Cernuk. Oh, I don't have any bonuses going. But I'm gonna be level 16 in fishing soon, so that's cool. Let's slap some bonuses on real quick.
RuneScape.
Well, yes, but I need to hit level 20 so that I can buy an aquarium. And also, I would like the other fish plushes, but they're a random drop, so it'll take a while.
And I can't imagine the economy of a place where it's locked behind like a certain thing. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, for this basic life necessity, you need 20 tickets or whatever.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's a little more like, oh, would you like this pretty display item? Please show that you are willing to dedicate your life to fishing and then trade in the tokens for it. So, it's like a side economy almost. Because you've got like your basic gold, obviously. So everything is basically gold. But then there's certain items that are considered guild items, and they'll only sell them to you at a certain level with a certain number of like special coins, also known as like tokens, I think. No, medals, sorry. and then you can buy stuff with the medals. So I need 1200, which I've got 1300, but I also need to be level 20. So then they'll sell me an aquarium, which is a lot of work actually. So I'm only level 15. To be fair, if I was doing this purely to level up, I'd probably have gotten level 16 tonight. Easily. But because I'm doing it specifically for... That's fair. I think because I'm doing it specifically for the plushes, I'm lowering my ability to get extra EXP because I'm not sticking to the most efficient route. So...
Yeah, that was my thing too, was catching starred fish and starred nodes will get your level up faster than just normal fishing.
Oh yeah,
but these
for sure.
These pond fish that we have to get for the plushies
give you like no EXP.
Very rarely a starred fish.
They basically just give you like 2 EXP, so that's the real problem. Sure wish that this little bar would go. And I would fish the perfect pools, or the high quality pools, or the ripples, or whatever we're calling them. But honestly, I'm trying for the plushies, and I don't think you can get them in the pools. So, why bother? Well, I can just stand in one spot and push a couple buttons. Admittedly, it is not entertaining. Okay. I killed 5 whole minutes. Like an assassin.
Alright, I gotta get to bed. It was,
Alrighty. Well, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it.
You are welcome.
And I hope that you tune in some other time.
I will do that.
Nice. I'll try to play games that require commentary.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
And then there was one. Me on my own. Whoops. Sorry, fish. I wasn't paying attention to the fish. That was my bad. Alright. So, I could go and catch that perfect pool over there. That would definitely... And that one over there. I think that would probably get me way closer to my level. But I really don't think it would get me the plushies. Of course, at this point, I'm not sure anything would get me another plushie yet. I think we have probably fished a couple 100 times. But I don't know. Since I'm not using bait, I don't know how to track how many we fished. Could only be 100, honestly. I think we've only gone about 100 times. But, I mean, the fact that we managed to get 3 of the catfish plushies is a little bit strange to me. I wonder what the drop ratio is on each of them. Because if the drop ratio is much higher on the catfish plushies, I'd be less surprised. But if it's lower, or if it's equal for all of them, that would actually make it even weirder. Alright, let's get this one. It's a minnow! Hello, mud minnow. Alright, let's at least get to level 16, and then I can feel a little more accomplished, because we'll have gotten 2 level ups in one day. That's a nice run, I think. We'll probably play more Polya tomorrow, so it'll maybe be a little bit less of a group effort, but maybe not. We shall see. I'm definitely interested in trying to get, like, the red koi with the goofy eyes and the no thought head empty. But there's 2 others that Dusty wasn't able to get and that I think I've seen like 1 picture of. So I would be interested in seeing like some other photos and stuff. Alright, level 16. Okay. Woohoo! Alright, and we have 5 more minutes before that becomes live. I could fish for 5 more minutes, but no. I kind of want to check out those places that Poe mentioned earlier. But I don't remember their names, so do my best to remember. Also, I'll be very amused if y'all heard the dog noises in the background. Go home. Okay, let's see. Can I find what Poe said earlier? Let's see. Rochelle Redacted. Okay. So the first one is Rochelle. And it was Rochelle Redacted. Confirm. Alright, let's check this person out. And there's one more, and then we'll call it there. Firelight's Base. Okay. Okay. Work in progress, you say? I don't know which one they're wanting, so we'll just give them that one. Alright. Well, a little workbench, okay. Okay. This is pretty neat.
The bread was a success.
Hooray! I'm checking out one of the 2 places you recommended. I don't understand it, but it's kind of neat.
One of the 2 places?
The Rochelle Redacted.
Oh!
This is neat. Like a
Gotcha.
little...
That's the
little...
treehouse looking one, right? The tower? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
So far, so good. I don't know what's going on in there. I guess it's just because it's a tree. It looks like a bundle of trees, which is even cooler. That's what I would do for a tree house. Just build a bundle of trees. Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. The planks on the chest. Huh. I don't know if it really makes a staircase, but it makes it so high. I like all the flowers built into the walls because that makes it look more tree-ish. Oh. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Oh boy. Homemade bread. Nice. Neat. Oh, there's another spot here. Cool, like a little porch. Oh, that is neat. Okay, so then let's try the ramps. I like the ramps as a staircase. That's pretty cool too. Okay. Well, a little room. No bed, but like a little kitchen. It's pretty neat. Okay, and then up we go. Like a little hidden plant area. It's kind of neat. And then a random wood right there. I'm not sure how to feel about that one. Have we made it to the top? Almost. Almost. This is really cool. We're like really high up. Legitimately, this is really cool. I wish I'd looked at this earlier.
Cool?
I wish I had looked at this earlier. This is so cool.
I was like, oh, like I was just doing like my visit 15 plots, and I got to that one, and I was like, well, damn it, I have to go look at this thing. It looks too cool.
Yeah. Oh, I
like,
wonder what this...
I appreciate this so much.
I wonder what this outside wall is gonna be. was
It
like,
might just be like how they were getting like up to certain things or like a viewpoint so they could see what it looked like
I don't know.
in like a 360 almost way.
Well, because it looks like it's supposed to like encompass it almost.
Could be.
But I was gonna say, oh, the different sides look really deliberate, but they're not even. So I don't know. That is really cool, though. What's in the little tent? After all that, what's in the tent? Nothing! Terrible.
Oh.
There was nothing in the tent at all. Not even anything on the walls. It was awful.
Darren
All
said
right.
he likes the bread.
Yay! Cheese bread. Cheese bread. I love it.
Pretty good.
Alright, let's see. And then you said the other one was just tuna. Okay. Doing a quick little home tour before I hop off for the night. But then I realized that I haven't done my weeklies in like a hot minute, so I should probably do some more. I might do some real quick ones. See if we find anything cool to look at. Alright. Excuse me. Relicole 24 Autumn. Okay. I think this is supposed to be... Oh! Oh, it's a fashion show thing!
Yeah, it is a fashion show thing.
Okay. What we got
It's
going
really
on
cool.
here? Oh, look at the shoe! Oh, that's neat!
I thought it was a wedding venue at first.
I did too from a
I looked in the
distance.
back and I was like, oh.
Well, when I saw the chairs on the side, I thought it was, but then I realized they were facing inwards instead of front. So that is cool. I would not have thought to decorate with the shoes or with the gems. That's a cool idea. I would like to know why this looks like this though. Like, is this supposed to be like a door?
I saw one where somebody made an entire dragon out of the stones.
Really? Oh, that must have taken forever. But also, oh my god, that's so cool. Alright, food. Yum, 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 yum. Well thought out, well
Her
thought
name
out.
was like Brick or something like that.
Powder room, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Sinks, very good, very good. Wardrobe. There's not like a mannequin item, is there? Because that would be cool. I'd add a mannequin to this. I think that's the only thing I would add, but I don't think there is one, so... Oh, come on. Man. I'm trying to parkour in this person's house. Oh, come on. I think I can make it to those. I shouldn't be parkouring in this person's house, but I want to find out if I can. Haha! Parkour!
Yeah, I was doing the same thing.
Parkour! Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I can't get up here. I mean, I can, but I'm locked in place because it's not tall enough. That's the issue, is that it's not tall enough. That's interesting. We are slightly taller than one block. So I can't go over these either because that's the same problem. Interesting. I like the hidden light thing that they got going on right here. It's kind of neat. I don't know if I would have used those lights though. I think there's a better way. Oh, I saw their little sculpture thing here, and I thought that the rock was also a sculpture they built. But this is super cool. I love this little light statue.
Really cool.
This is so cool.
Me too. I was like, oh, I like that. I was like, I'm gonna have to make something like that at some point.
Take a picture, steal that idea. That's really cool. I like the fact that some of them are upside down to kind of give it a different feel. But I think I would, me personally, if I was making it, I would make them all upside down. So that they're all like orbs. That's really cool. And I like that a lot. And I want to go see if I can turn the lights I have in my house upside down to see if I can give it that same illusion. Was there something down here? No. Okay, I like this. This actually looks like stairs. Well, from the top it does for sure. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's parkour up top on this thing. No! I fell. Let's parkour properly this time. What is happening? Haha! Can't knock me off that easy. Oh, that's how they got the top part. They built that on the side. Gotcha. Is there one on the other side? There is not. Interesting. Very cool. I do like this whole image, though. It looks nice. Good choice on the chairs. Wait, where's the walk button?
I saw another really cool plot today, but I can't remember the person's name. It was like sounded like some kind of like an Asian name, like Hu Chao something.
Neat.
I'll have to try to find it again. I want to say it was like literally like HUCHO. And then like a last name, but I'll have to try to find it again. It was really cool.
Nice. I wish there was like a history feature where you could look at houses that you recently saw, and it's like your 10 most recent or something.
Really
Random house.
That would be really
Mountain view. Okay, mountain view. I would like number 3. You got it. Oh, okay. Little cottage house. Lots of flowers. Little picnic area. I love the assortment. And a little tree house type thingy. Very cute. Oh, they got a little fish right here. Very nice, very nice. They got a windmill. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. Okay. Good use of this pavilion. And of course, mountain view is referring to the fact that it's the layout. This is Yali Dattenbrook. Okay, little sitting area back here. Cute. Let's go back and go in the front door instead of neglecting it. Oops. Alright. Decent mix of trees. They're still decorated for Halloween. Oh, look, plushies! Oh. Okay. Oh, interesting choice. Okay. So they've got a hallway where they've just opened it all the way up. Okay, leading into the bedroom. And then, of course, the bathroom. This is a nice bathroom. They've used the Majiri picture. Okay. Neat, neat, neat. Got their living room. Oh. That's actually pretty clever. So they have a glitched floor, but sort of an open layout here. And they've walled their kitchen off to do their oven. Why are those two different colors? Weird. Anywho, so... Okay. Pretty neat. Dining room, leads outside. Dining room's a little bare bones, but it's still pretty cool. A washing area that leads to... Oh. Leads to another house. Guest house? Oh. It's a guest house with a mix of, like, log and makeshift furniture. Interesting. Okay, cool. They have a house with a guest house. That's pretty cool. And then upstairs... Okay. A sitting area. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then finally... Oh, okay. Like a crafting area. Interesting. But it's the plushies that welcome you at the door that I kind of like a lot, actually. That was neat. Oh, there's their garden. Alright. Let's go on home. Doodly-doo. I think I'm gonna do one more. Maybe two more. And then that's gonna be it for me. So we'll do another random. Click on the first one we see. Default slot. Okay, then you get the default answer. Okay. Alright, well, they've decorated their little cell box area, which is cute. Oh, their little garden's neat.
Oh, I found the other one that was pretty cool.
Which one?
The name is spelled Hyun and then space CHUL.
Nice. Is that the Valley Sunrise bed?
Yes, I still don't have that flippin' bed.
Oh. Pretty neat.
It's making me sad. I love that bed.
I think I'd put it against a wall since the curtain's only on one side. What's with all the little houses?
A lot of people take two of those beds and put them like foot to foot and make like a covered daybed thing like for outside.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks way cool.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, the plot is called Tutankhamun, like Tutankhamun.
And
it's a big pyramid.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, give me a sec, and then I will get that name from you one more time. This is really neat, actually. I thought it was going to be generic because of the name, but it's actually really neat. I like the bookshelves as fireplace sides. Are they actually bookshelves, though? Or are they glitched together?
They're actually the industrial shelves inside of the terrace, the arched garden terrace.
Like
so you
that.
just put the garden terrace up and then you put the industrial shelves in between them.
Huh. That's actually really cool. I would do that.
Yeah.
And then this room,
like pantries and wine racks and stuff.
This room is blocked off and I can't get in it. Rude. Is there another entrance?
We'll do that.
Is there another
Possibly.
entrance? Let's find out.
I hate when people do that, though. I'm always like, what? I wanted to see.
Oh, because it's the unfinished areas. They've got, like, starter pieces, but nothing, like, concrete. All the walls are white, and things like that. So they walled it off because they're not done with it. It still looks sparsely decorated, you know? Like, they've kind of displayed their stuff a little bit. It's not the worst. Okay, where's that door? There it is. Alright. So back home. Let's get that name from you and let's go see this pyramid. You said H-O-U...
It's H-Y-U-N.
H-Y-U-N.
C-H-U-L.
Jewel. Yes. Alright.
I was close. I was like H-U-C-H-O, something like that. I was like, I cannot remember the name.
One of those things where you start inside of a box. Okay.
Yes, you start inside, and like the center of their pyramid is like their cell box. Like that's kind of where you're located on the entire of their map.
Oh, okay. Alright, got a well down here. I don't think I've seen that fountain before. With all the choppas on it?
Yeah, the fountain with the choppas is, I think, is one of the referral, like the refer a friend thing. So if you get enough people to use your referral code, you get different things. Like I have like a choppa hat right now that I'm pretty sure I got from the refer a friend. But then there's also this and like the choppa friends plushie where it's the two choppas hugging each other. That's also from the referral codes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have the hugging one, but
you have the hugging choppa plush. Did you get it from referrals or did you get it from trades or from the?
I think I got it from referrals. I think I got it from referrals pretty early on, but I
only have one person who's done a referral.
I legitimately don't remember. Okay, nice little bedroom. And then...
My bread's pretty good.
Yeah?
It is pretty good. Like I seasoned it, you know, with like garlic and with za'atar seasoning.
Yeah.
Which is just like a Middle Eastern like herb blend. It's got like sumac and some different things in it.
I'm scared by a dragon.
And then like a bunch of cheese, but like it's really tasty and it was super easy. Like none of this like needing to knead or anything like that. And like it's lovely.
I found all the treasure.
It's pretty cool. All it
that
is
sounds
like
delicious.
A cup and a half of warm water, 2¼ teaspoons of active dry yeast, and then
That's
3 1/4 cup of flour, and then salt, like a teaspoon of salt, and then add other seasonings that you want to do, and then just mix it till it's like a shaggy dough, and then incorporate your cheese and like fold it in really good, and then you know oil your bowl and let it proof for an hour and a half ish, and then put it in hot or a hot baking dish, like have your dish already hot so that it gets a nice crust on the bottom, and put it on your parchment paper and just drop it into your loaf tin or your pot and then just bake it. I baked mine at 400 because my pots are only oven safe up to 400. So,
well, that would do it.
I think originally she said to cook it at 450 for 20 to 30 minutes, and I cooked it at 400 for 30 minutes, and then I took the lid off for 5 minutes. Isn't that cool? He wrote
that is very cool.
on the back of it.
That's very cool. I was getting up to the highest point I could reach. That was really cool.
I was like not voting on these ones anymore, like because once I do my 5 votes, then I just spam through the houses unless something's really cool.
Yeah.
And I wasn't voting, but I was like, oh, this is cool. I mean, I'll go look at it real quick. And then I voted when I saw that sign. I was like, okay, I'll vote for you.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Like, you deserve way more votes than you have. This was a lot of work.
For real. I wonder if they like advertise it anywhere because this is really, really cool.
It's really cool. I was like, those were the 3 that I like really liked out of like the 20 that I looked at.
It was a lot of fun. I like the ones that are a lot of fun, and this one was pretty cool. So
I like when I can appreciate when people have put work into it. Nothing annoys me more than when it's like a blank plot or like that one that had like just one plushie in the middle of the entire field and they called it plushie. I was like, screw you.
It's like that is accurate, but why?
And they had like 2,000, 3,000 votes. I was like, are you kidding me?
Well, because they were on one of those like trade vote type things and Reddit and Twitter and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I'm stuck inside of here. I have to.
Oh,
I have
no.
to go up the ramps and stuff to get out. Actually, I don't. I can just travel home.
Yeah.
I just got in there to find that name for you.
Nice. Thank you. All right.
Welcome.
Well,
I'll leave you to it.
Need to get headed out because it is late and I have work in the morning. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a busy week.
Good night.
So you have a good night too, and thank you all so much for. Yeah, it was good to talk to you too. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I hope you get a snack if you need it, and I hope you remember to hydrate because it is good for your brain and your body. We will be back tomorrow night, maybe with some more Polia, maybe with some Coral Island. Just kind of depends on our mood when we sit down to play tomorrow. I could do more Polia. I could do even more. Thank you for the little loves. Those are so cute. I could do even more Polia and fishing and house tours and things like that. Or I could play Coral Island and see what's going on with the mines and everything, because we never really finished with that. The Christmas stuff drops tomorrow. Oh, well, that is a point in Polia's favor. I could finally finish decorating for Christmas, so that may be worth it. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. Mostly because I have to take Thursday off. I'm not sure what we're gonna play over the next 2 days, and we finished 2 other games recently. So it's like, do I want to start a new game? Do I want to stick with the 2 games that are my mains that I've been enjoying? But we'll play it by ear, because I do think that sometime soon we'll be starting a 3rd game. But for now, we're gonna stick with Polia and Coral Island for a little bit. So anyway, all that to say that we'll figure it out when we get there tomorrow. So once again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye!